Hi there, Dr. Sheeper. Welcome back to our TGIF Talks. What?
You didn't clap.
I don't need to. Welcome back to TGIF Talks, episode 200, the last one. We got the whole gang back together. We got Phil, that one, and Will.
Are we all on the frame?
Yes, we were anyways, last I checked. So, you know. But he had to be different. It had to be in a rolling chair. God forbid. Anyways, let's roll the intro. Alright. It's been
It's
rolled.
already done?
Yeah, I'll just add it in post. It's a future me problem.
Add it in post.
Anyways, the last podcast.
What the fuck?
Get your foot off my chair.
Is it hurting you?
It is, actually. I have foot stains on my chair.
Foot stains?
You have whatever stains those are all over your legs.
Back here.
Oh, so you can look even smaller in the frame?
Yes.
Remember the podcast where he just sat off in the corner? We wanted him to be there, but he just sat in the corner the entire time?
Still do.
Well, I mean, you are in the frame, so.
Damn it.
No, grab his leg and pull him back.
I can't. He's too far.
What do you mean, too far?
I can't reach.
Oh, this is I knew he'd be difficult. He's always difficult. How are you?
How are you over there?
Get out of my house.
This isn't your house. This is your father's house.
Get out of my house.
You don't own it. You merely live here, and I'm pretty sure you were supposed to have moved out.
Scoot over a little. Because now if I scoot over more, now he'll have to scoot over more to be in the frame.
No, I don't want to be next to you.
I mean, I think at that spot he is. Possibly. I don't know. I thought about like figuring out a mirror situation, but that's too much work. Anyways, we're not in the old spot. We are in the old base in the old basement. It's very
This is
different.
where you filmed.
This was the studio, right?
Well, yeah.
This is the whiteboard wall.
Yeah, but the podcast room was on the other side of this wall.
No,
but it's
not the first one.
the first one
The
was
first
on
one
a
was right
chair
there.
right there.
Yeah.
Well, that was the first. That was the first few actually.
Was that the first ones?
That was like the
first
first
ones before we did video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we used to just talk at a table.
Yeah.
That was like the first 20.
And then I finally convinced you. I'm like, hey, everyone else does video. And now look where we are. 200 podcasts later.
200 later.
Going to shit.
And now we're done.
And we're done. It's the last one. What do you mean going to shit? It's the last one. They went to shit 100 podcasts ago. What's your point?
I went to shit after podcast 28.
No, not podcast 28. Oh no. Well, at least we don't have to worry about those references anymore.
They'll be gone. Lost to time.
Lost to time. Yeah. I still haven't 100% verified this is the 200th podcast, and it's because when I was doing the shorts, the numbering got off many times. But
Oh, really?
yeah, I had to adjust it several times.
The shorts got off or the podcast got off?
The shorts. I think the podcast even got off at 1.2, but
Really?
yeah, but I think I fixed that one. I think there's no podcast like 130 something, or like I had to do. I think
So we
there's two,
skipped a number?
No, I think there's two podcast. Yeah, there's two like podcast 135s.
So this is one. So is this 200 or 201?
No, it's two. I'm pretty sure. I don't. It might be like not 190 something, but I don't know. I haven't actually verified. It required math, and I was like, I don't want to do any math.
You can't even find your channel.
Where are you going to pull an Unisonus then?
No.
You're not going to just delete all the videos?
No. They're these are relics for time itself.
So you said you're still going to do video vlogs for us.
Yeah, the vlogs will still continue.
Why don't we have 30 podcasts in the podcast category?
Because that's only TGIF Talk. That's only the Dr. Sheep podcast. That's only on the main channel. And originally you could only have one podcast per channel. Now they've made you can have two. I just haven't gotten around to do that because it's a lot of work. Anyways, all right, main. Okay, full podcast. That says 91.
Marvel's
But
going to sue you.
Why?
Put Ultron in your video.
I literally. Do you realize how many people?
Don't call me. Don't
I didn't.
degrade me to that
Bruh.
name.
Anyways, great. Now I'm gonna have to see. He's
No,
gonna
we
make
don't know what the
editing.
reference is. Do they know what a even is?
I
Do
don't.
you even know what a is?
Well, let's go to
You
Urban
keep-
Dictionary.
You keep making my life worse. Anyways,
Here, I'm gonna go to Urban
can
Dictionary
see.
and look it up.
It says there's 30
well,
Dr.
no.
Sheep
There's
podcasts
30 Dr. Sheep
and there's
podcasts.
75 TGIF talks.
Yeah, well,
Here,
that's
okay,
what, yeah, but then the rest
here.
are on
I
the
got
TGIF
you.
talks.
Oh, there's a different
Okay,
channel.
Doc, I got you.
Yes.
Okay. A teenager that is a little crazy but a good friend.
That's
It
it?
can be used as a verb.
Oddly
Oh, live near a hostile neighborhood in San Antonio that don't like white people.
A hostile neighborhood.
Interesting. Hostile neighborhood.
Oh.
That's,
Without an E, a knob, a moron, or fool, an idiot.
there, that sounds.
Yes, I think that's how you properly write the name.
Okay, that's.
Wow, I like those sentences. Your mother's party was shit, man. It was a fucking funeral, you.
Okay, so 106. So there's
91 full podcasts.
So there's 106 on there.
Well, it's 91,
Yeah,
so 197.
this will be 98. We're missing 2 podcasts.
Maybe-
But it is also possible 2 of them didn't end up on. There's also possible 1 just didn't end up in the playlist.
A
Yeah.
So how
wrong.
much do you have in the playlist?
Well, the playlist says 91.
Yeah.
Wait, can we say the C word?
You can say whatever the fuck you want, except names.
So, a Roman, a snazzy bastard.
He proceeds to continue.
We don't know who is.
Anyways,
Your real name could be.
TGIF Talks 31, 2. I don't know. It's a.
Well, didn't you like archive some? Because they're
No,
too cursed.
no, 46. No, 28's still out there. 7, 48, 49.
What's the lore of 28?
51, 52, 53, 54.
Phil,
You should watch it.
what's the lore of 28?
57,
Watch it.
58.
Tell me.
Watch
Podcast
it.
28.
Wait, is that when you invented the Uga?
No.
Oh,
I
we
forgot about
we
this.
didn't
Yeah.
invent. We didn't invent Uga. That was PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is that when you started talking about it was 28?
No,
No,
God.
No,
no.
what was
It's way
28?
worse than
Index?
Yeah, the index.
No. It's, yeah, the
What's
index.
the index?
It
Watch
used to be on a
it.
piece of paper, didn't it? It was like.
No, we never put the index on a piece
We
of
thought
paper.
Why
about
is
it.
your shoulder wet?
Oh, me?
Yeah. Or what are those stains?
Oh, those are like probably diesel and oil. Yeah.
Yeah, 65, 63, 64. Oh no, 64, 60. No.
Yeah, because it was
59.
PewDiePie, and I remember it was the one how he had like a cow on his thumbnail, because it was like cursed comments on,
Oh, the Polish
Oh,
dancing
it was
cow.
Reddit's cursed comments.
The Polish dancing cow?
And-
7, 78.
No, it was one
79,
from the
80,
Backyardigans.
81, 82.
It was the cow from like Backyardigans.
There's a cow on Backyardigans?
Yeah, it's the pink one.
The pink. Why is it pink?
Wait, was it Backyardigans?
Why
or
is
was
the
it
penguin blue?
I don't.
No, the
Well, that makes
barnyard.
more sense than a pink cow.
Oh,
the
back in the
barnyard.
barn.
Back at the barnyard, that's what it was.
You know, that
It
show
was
was,
the cow from back at the
that show was
barnyard.
cursed when they're supposed to be bulls, but they're anatomically
Or are these
cows.
steers?
They're
And they have-
supposed to be steers, but they're anatomically cows.
They're mine, and he makes milk too. Maybe they're the original transgenders.
The
And they're
ferret.
just
I like the
cow.
ferret.
They're all cows, but some identify as bulls.
I like the ferret and chicken relationship when he keeps on trying to kill him and eat him.
Yeah.
I think there was an episode when he did eat him.
But anyways, you know, one of the comments, you know, was, what was, I wonder what sex was like for the cavemen people.
Ooga booga, let me
Ooga
smash.
booga, let me smash. And then one of the people was like, Because that was also when the stepsister was when that meme was popular. So then someone commented on it. Step Unga, what are you doing?
And then he brought it onto the podcast.
Step Unga, what are you doing?
Yeah, 88, 99, 100, 101, 102.
Unga Bunga, let me Spanish.
Wow, look how things have changed.
Oh, the masks.
Oh wait, no, play the clip.
What's hot? Is that 28?
No,
What's the timestamp I need to go to?
I don't know. We're all gonna.
You look
No,
skinny.
I don't think that was the original. I don't think that was the original
Oh,
COVID one.
we're all gonna die.
It was sometime
That
before
was,
that.
yeah, always bad.
So okay, so I found one error. So
You should wear the orange shirt more often. It makes you look skinny.
I don't have that orange. I don't fit in the orange circle because I was skinnier back then. Anyways,
Well, there's no reason why he doesn't wear it.
So
Look
there's
at those legs! Holy shit!
they're the same legs. No, so I found one issue.
No, it's a little more outward.
Well, yeah, other than that. No, I found one issue. So there's 103, and then it skips to 105. So I don't know. There might be a 104 somewhere.
104 didn't make it.
I don't know. The problem is that's on the main channel, which means fuck me. I have to go sift through every goddamn video.
Why does
Can you
this
just
dude have
search for 104?
Who's this dude with a giant glass
I
of
can't on
water?
a phone. I don't have
Who's
a.
that?
On podcast 22, who's the guy with the giant glass
Show
of
me.
water?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the water bottle is the one on the left, and then what did that was Fro in the middle?
Rhonda.
Yeah, the one's in prison now.
Oh shit.
Which one?
The water bottle.
This guy?
Huh.
Yeah, that was after he.
Can we say what he did on the podcast, or
Let's refrain.
okay?
There's TGIF Talks 104 right there. It just never made it to the frickin' to the playlist. So that fixes one that
You
adds a
need to find
podcast.
another.
I have to find the other ones. So I have to just
Wait, I found it!
You found what?
Oh, hello. We're doing one last podcast. Ever.
Thank God.
Thank God. Oh, yeah. Why am I not surprised? No, I have to add this to the playlist now. Oh, dear. It's in here
I
somewhere.
like how you guys were like, so like, COVID.
Proceeds to be one couch cushion apart.
That was a 6-foot cushion.
We had the, yeah.
You're a full-size person could
We
lay
had
across
the
the
masks. We had respirators. Sir.
Fucking gas mask.
Well,
Remember, we walked
it
on.
worked, did it not?
We walked on campus with them too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I never got COVID until I started working at the bank.
Yeah.
I still never got COVID.
You were patient 0. What do you mean?
Corona Kyle.
You started this shit. This is your
Didn't you want me
fault.
to
There was typhoid Mary, and then there's Corona Kyle.
Didn't you want me to go to the union, start having a hacking fit, and then you guys were gonna
It was
shove
for
me?
a short,
You were gonna
yes.
shove me in like a garbage can or
Yes,
something like that.
it was for a short film. I had that script written.
We didn't do any of them.
It's some of my best work. We just never made it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of scripts we haven't
Probably
done.
for the past.
No, but that script is done.
Or isn't there several other things that we've written but never did?
No, not really.
Is there a theme to this podcast that we're gonna get to?
Reminiscing.
Oh, okay.
Wait, there's no actual theme?
Well, did you have an idea for
I
it?
thought you did.
No, it was just. I figured we put us together
Yeah,
in this
that's usually how it
room.
goes.
This, and I figured that was gonna be enough.
That's
and,
all that's happened so far.
and sure enough, I was correct.
Sure enough.
I haven't even actually been doing anything. All I've been doing is trying to fix the podcast.
We haven't even talked
playlist.
about how our weeks have been.
Well, I asked him, "How are you?" and he didn't answer.
Are you getting a drink?
I might eventually.
He
I
might
just want somewhere to
eventually.
set my phone.
Yes, of course. Anyways, I'm still fixing the things here.
So we might still be correct. This is number 200.
Could be.
Yeah.
So if that was never but the numbers got off, and then you thought, okay, it's 200. So with the last one that you did, you posted as 99, 199. Take that as a yes.
Well, oh, hold on. Well, no, because we were going based off of the.
So we counted 197. So we're missing 2 to make this.
So it's 28 plus. Now it is officially. Yeah. Plus however many are in that playlist. God damn it! Why does it go back that far? TGIF talks. So now it's 75, which 29 plus 75, which should be 106, right?
Yeah.
5. Oh,
Or is it 104?
it's 104.
104.
Why? How? What? How does that make any sense? But all the numbers are correct, though. That's what doesn't make any sense. Because you click on TGIF Talks, it starts on 30. Oh, it starts on 31. That's why.
So we started counting wrong?
No. So there are 30 Dr. Sheep podcasts, plus the 75 in there, 105, which it should end on 105. Which,
91.
no, it ends on 106. How? I'm still missing one. I don't know where that one is, though. Oh.
Found it.
No, never mind. No, I still haven't found it. Because 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, that should be, that's 92.
You apologized?
That's
Wait, is that
91.
why you podcast is 28 is cursed because you apologized to me and you're being nice?
No! You haven't gotten to it yet!
There is a very specific part.
I'm at the part where you have a sweat stain on your chest and you're spazzing out.
Oh, no, that was, I don't know what that was, but it's, no. What it's in reference to, there's an index.
I'm like, you sit 3 feet from me.
Can you turn that down?
No, I don't know what happened.
They talked about how close they were.
Well, I guess it
82,
counts as a
81,
detective case. Unconfirmed.
Oh, I remember that day. Yeah, that was a good day.
78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70, 69, 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60. I still can't figure out. I figured out I found 104, but now apparently it's still off someplace. I don't understand
Keep
where.
counting.
I-
Keep counting, you'll find it.
Oh, terrorism, yeah.
well, yet the plan was to concentrate COVID.
Oh, because
and
You got
use
COVID in the bathroom stall.
what?
No, I didn't get it when he went to the professor. Professor had a question. He's like, "Oh yeah, I can't. Sorry, I've been missing a whole bunch of days."
Oh, so no. Okay, so I remember this, right? So there's this kid that sat behind me.
3 feet away.
Yeah, 3 feet away, right behind me, and
He was coughing and sneezing the whole.
no.
bunch.
So he was sick, and then disappeared for whatever, and he was Asian. And the whole time, everybody's all xenophobic, and I was like, well, I'm pretty sure he was Japanese anyway. So I was just like, this doesn't fit. But then he disappeared for several lectures, and this is all leading up to COVID, and I'm just, to COVID lockdown, and then I'm just like,
Something's adding up incorrectly.
I don't remember if he got sick after he came back from his family, if that's when he was sick,
What
or
the
if that
hell was
before.
that comment, Will?
What did I say?
Oh no.
When you're says he brought Corona, but didn't say he brought alcohol.
150,
Well,
49,
maybe he
48,
posted
47,
the link or someone
46,
posted it.
54, 53,
That's probably
42,
someone-
41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. I don't know. I can't figure out.
Google's counting wrong.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know why it's having. I don't know what its problem is. Because it has to be counting it wrong. Because. I just see in the bottom right hand corner, I just see me, a question mark, and a chicken. I'm like, what is this in reference to? I don't. I'm like, what is
Hard telling.
It's still okay. Oh, okay. It had updated 76.
Oh, so
76.
it was counting wrong.
Yeah, 76 plus, we're still on this, is 106. So now,
91.
Carry the 1, add the 2.
That's still
106, oh my god. 106 plus 91,
Still 7.
190.
7.
So, okay, so now I have to go through TGIF talks. I don't want to do
Bro
that.
can't
There's
count.
even more podcasts. Actually, there's less. No, there's even more there. I don't want to do that right now.
Okay.
So, so this may not actually be 200.
I'm pretty sure it is though.
I think we're at.
Why didn't you do your
I think
research
we're really at
before
like
sending?
198.
Why don't you do your research before doing this?
I
And send this
I had thought about it for a while,
You
but I
had
just
4 months of planning to check your channel to see how many
that's
podcasts
true. We did
you
calculate this like way back.
We were at 4
Oh, we
months.
didn't. We calculated when we do it way back, but we
We
didn't
were at 4 months. We're
calculate
like,
how
hey,
many
let's do
we've
the final
actually done.
podcast.
107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Talk more while I do this. 25, 26,
No,
27,
this is entertaining. though.
28, 29. Yes! Counting!
Keep going. Go.
No wonder
go,
we're
go,
canceling
go.
this shit show. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Jesus Christ, it was 139 was when Ocean Gate happened.
40.
40, 41, 42. Yeah, so I said 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67,
Yep.
68, with a 169.
Okay.
It skips to 170. Okay, 171.
Wait, you said
172?
169 and it skips to 170?
Yes,
That's
there's
how numbers work.
no. It goes 168 and then 170. 169. I know we
Okay.
did podcast 169. I have to go find it. So 171, but that's all we're missing, right? It's just one.
Keep going.
We're missing
Keep
two.
going. No, we're missing 2.
Oh, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 190 as well. There we go. So,
Yeah, it's in here.
you found 169? Okay, now find 190. TGIF Talks 190.
Keep going.
No, that's it.
Oh,
We
that's it.
found both of them.
If we find 190, then this is truly what
Yep.
200.
So we
you found it? He found TGIF Talks 190. So I just have to add it to the playlist. I don't have that. I don't think I have access to
So
TGIF
that's
Talks.
the problem. They weren't added to the playlist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. So this is officially 200. Oh, now the sun is in a horrible
Hey,
spot.
roll over there.
No, he can't. He needs to be up. He needs to like.
I'm vertically
Well, no, if
challenged.
you move it over to the
jackass.
left.
I'm
Move it to-
vertically challenged, you jackass.
Move it to the left.
Yeah, move it to, well,
To the left?
No, to the right. No.
No, move
Our sunblocker, move it to the right.
to the right.
Yes, that's where the
For
sun's
me,
coming
it's,
in.
for me, it's to the right. Yeah, right there.
What? The sun's coming in on the right to me though. Like way over here.
Yeah.
But for me, it's blocking it perfectly.
Well, screw you. You can have him sit in the way.
You know, I'm vertically challenged.
Well, we were talking about that, and I
Well,
told
we do
your
have another
mom.
lid.
I told your mom, we'll just have, you need to climb in there and clean it out and repaint it. Because your dad said he doesn't want to do it.
We can back up.
Climb what?
Climb into that window cell.
The egress?
Yeah, the egress window well.
You paint it, Mom wants to paint it.
Yeah. You know what? You could do a whole mural, like, I don't know, flowers and sunshine, clouds,
Bombs
bombs,
and weed.
and oh.
There's a certain date that you're a particularly fan of for God knows what reason.
What date was that? 420?
April 20th?
No. Go a couple months. More.
Couple months.
It's a couple months, like August? 9/11. That's what he's talking
Oh,
about.
I was thinking June 6th.
What the hell's
Yeah, that's what I was-
yeah, 6/9, yeah. Couple months, that's
June
3. Sir, that's
Or June 9th?
literally 3 months.
That's a couple.
Actually, it's more than that.
Few.
It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 5 months.
That's
Almost
seven.
half a year.
Several months.
Several. A couple.
A couple.
A
5 months.
couple is 2. I'll give you 3. But really it's 2.
They go a couple years in the past.
give you
They go a couple years in the past.
It's more like several.
Several is when you should start at 3.
Actually, handful is 5.
Yeah.
Because you would think you have 5 fingers, so a handful is 5.
So several is 3 to 4.
I always see, when I heard several, I always imagined 7.
See, I would say I would say 6 is like many.
Many.
Many. I
Okay.
guess it doesn't sound, but then many months. No, I just say half a year.
Yeah, by that point. So a handful is 5. So then several can just be
3 to 4.
No, 4. Because
Yeah.
few is 4. Few is 3.
A few. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So then 4 is just several, I guess, and then
Yeah.
5 is handful.
A handful.
And then after that, you just start doing fractions.
Yeah.
Except for 7.
7
12ths.
No, we're not 7 12ths of the year.
Yes, this light
Hey,
is
so-
wonderful.
That's how I used to express my break. There was one time when I was at work, we were there for in the break room for about half of Sandlot, and so
Half of Sandlot.
Yeah, or-
Sandlot's an hour and a half, so you were there
Well-
for 45 minutes.
well, maybe a little bit more. Is it an hour and a half? I was thinking it was like 2 hours. Anyways,
Sandlot's,
when they asked me how long I
comedy.
was there, I said I've been back here for about an eighth of my shift.
So, okay, so fun fact. If you're doing a drama, it's over 2 hours. If you're doing a comedy or a kid's movie, it's hour and a half. So,
That's what it should be, or that's what it is.
that's typically what it's supposed to be. And so, because I wanted to write a movie script, so
And
I,
if it's Marvel, you need
Yeah.
to surpass like 2.5.
That's
You need to be knocking on the door 3 hours.
well, see, the 3 hours is, they once you get past 2.5 hours, you've written
You
a really long
reach
movie.
Titanic territory.
Well, yeah, you're approaching very few movies that have gone. I should say very few. There's actually gained to be more and more. Endgame, Infinity War is over 2.5 hours. I'm pretty sure, isn't it?
Yeah,
Run like
I
the-
think so.
We'll Google it here.
Saving Private Ryan, is that a 3-hour movie?
Saving Private Ryan.
All the Lord of the Rings movies and
Forrest
Hobbit
Gump.
movies are 3
2 hours 49 minutes. So
Yeah,
it's,
so it's
How
close.
long
it's
is
2.5 because
Look
of
at Lord of the
credits.
Rings.
Well, it's almost 2. Oh, yeah, fair.
Lord of the Rings are like 3 hours.
That is true.
Well, yeah, but those books are actually those books aren't even that long.
The books.
Yeah.
Hobbit isn't that long. I think the longest one is 2 towers.
Hold on, we'll just Google
Forrest
longest
Gump.
Lord of the Rings book.
Forrest Gump is 2 hours, 22 minutes.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell me, just strictly. I'd have to Google each one individually by word count. Ugh. Because, like, your
The
typical...
longest movie ever made is Logistics, a 2012 Swedish experimental film that runs for 857 hours.
It's 857 hours?
What is that?
35 days and 17 hours.
Over
That's-
a month!
But that's consistently. Wait, is that how long it takes to watch it, or is that how long it take to watch it 24/7?
The film
Because there's a
It
difference.
was to take you 2 months
So-
watching
There's
8-hour
a
shifts.
So, the film is a real-time tracking of a pedometer as it moves through production, shipping, construction, and ends up on a store shelf.
It's just a...
It's a fucking box.
So it's not even like somebody decided what's the most epic saga you could possibly write. No, it's just a freaking time lapse, but without the lapse.
It's a time lapse of a box, but without the lapse.
It's just
Okay,
Time.
it's
so,
just time.
Time of a box.
It's like the beginning of is it? It's what is it? The one about the Russian warlord. Is it Lethal? No. It's a Weapons. No.
Igor.
Red October.
No. So the guy that we traded the basketball player for.
Oh,
He had a movie about it.
Snowden? No, not Snowden.
No, not Edward Snowden. That man was just a beta male that worked for the CIA and decided that I'm gonna leak a bunch of documents.
Wait, is it the one who was smoking weed and she got put in like
Well, yes.
Russian prison?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's who we traded a war criminal for,
And we traded.
and a warlord. He was he was an arms dealer. But what was the
Is
movie
that what it
called?
takes to be called Warlord?
Well,
That seems like quite the title. I mean, I feel like, so what do you do at your job? I'm a warlord.
so
That seems like quite the flex.
What's the movie about the Somali pirates? And it's like, look at me, I'm the captain now.
oh, that's not the movie. This guy was a
I
Russian.
know. Well, that movie happened in real life too. I'm pretty sure. But what was the name of that movie?
Captain Scully or something like that. I don't remember.
So no, that was the guy that's the Miracle on the Hudson.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
Victor Bout, the Russian prisoner the U.S. traded.
Yeah, but he had a movie made about him. What was the movie? I can't.
Called Victor Bout,
No. It's something war.
That'd be pretty easy.
the prisoner swamp.
No, it's something war. It's a war. Anyways, the movie starts with following the life of
It
a
has
bull.
Nicolas Cage in it.
Well,
What the fuck?
Nicolas Cage plays Victor.
The notorious Mr. Bout.
No,
You sure it's
That's
just
what Rotten
war?
Tomatoes says.
It's-
The notorious Mr. Bout.
that's not the right movie.
The Merchant of Death.
War something.
You look
Oh, it's Lord of War.
Lord of War?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's. Yep. It's,
Captain Phillips.
yeah, it's Lord of War.
Captain Phillips.
Yeah. No, Nicolas Cage per Yuri Olive serves as a window into the end of the Cold War. Yeah. This is it. Yeah. So in Lord of War,
Leto.
so at the start of Lord of War, it follows the life of a bullet. So from the time it gets produced and gets used. And yeah, I haven't seen the movie. I've seen the intro. I've seen bits and pieces.
I haven't seen the movie either.
No, I kind of want to see, but I don't know where you. It's probably on HBO Max, I would guess.
Let's see, where do I?
I know.
Unless it's currently being streamed on Hulu on
It's
Disney
on
Plus.
Pluto TV, Flex,
Bruh.
Amazon Prime.
Oh no! Wait, hold on. Is
Free.
it? Oh.
It says free.
Well, I guess I know what I'm gonna have to do tomorrow. I guess.
It's on Freevee, VIX, Google Play Movies for $3.99, Apple TV for $3.99, and Fango for $3.99.
Well, yeah, $3.99. Oh, that's like $7.20p. Yeah. $3.99 on Fango. Of course, they're probably running deals right now. That's Voodoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed it to Fango. I still have a bunch of stuff on. That's how I watch House, because I was like, because it's
Because you
not.
bought it all on Voodoo.
Yeah, because it's not even available anymore on Amazon.
Is it on
House.
Hulu?
Huh?
Isn't it on Hulu? That's where I watch
Well,
it.
the problem with Hulu is Hulu just gets random stuff and then they drop it eventually.
It's been on there for a while.
Well, yeah, I mean, House was on Amazon Prime for years, and then they just dropped it. But I stopped paying attention when they did it because, well,
So you want to always have access to it.
yeah. I should get physical copies and then pirate said physical copies onto a server, and then I will always have. Then I will never have to worry about it. But haven't gotten around to it.
We already have it on Fango.
But if you ever read your terms of services on there, they can revoke that at any time.
Oh, they can remove movies?
Yep.
Oh.
Even though you bought them outright. Because like you can't even if you download a movie, it's not even like permanently on your phone, because if you uninstall the app, it gets deleted. It's connected with the app, and you can't like extract it from there without like corrupting crap. You have to basically have to hack your phone. I tried to look it up one time because you can download the movies to your computer, but you always have to go through the Fango app.
Oh,
You
so you
can't
don't,
go into your files and find the movies.
so the only true way to have it is to buy a physical copy.
Buy a physical copy and then to pirate it. That way you don't have to worry about if they stop
Can you
producing
not
the
buy
physical
a
copy.
physical copy? So there's no service with the digital download that you can have forever.
No. Because if the studios ever get into a fight, they can revoke it. We're talking apocalyptic
How
type.
often has this happened?
Well, I mean, it used to happen on Dish all the time. Channels that you've paid for would just get dropped because they're having arguments with Dish. This has never happened, and we're talking apocalyptic type situations that the studios would get into such a fight that they would revoke access for people's stuff to there. It hasn't happened, but the thing is, it could, and there's nothing stopping it from happening, other than just the status quo. Half the crap on Fango, though, if you ever actually start looking through it, half it's just porn movies. It's weird. It's like, here's the recommended this month, and I'm just like, these are porn movies. I've literally never bought a porn movie on there once. I've never even watched one
Never
yet.
too late to start.
Yeah, it's like sorry, it's the top buys that month. Like, what's everybody buying? And they're porn movies, and I'm like, wow.
You're on the
Never
wrong
too late to
filter.
start.
What?
You're on the wrong filter.
Don't know what.
Yeah, why do you have that filter on?
There's no filter.
You
It's
need-
just an option for like trending, and those is what's
You
trending.
need to take it off X and put it on PG-13.
Well, no, there's good R movies, like.
He said X, not R.
He said X to PG-13.
Well, or R. I didn't know if those
R
were
is
too...
a more toned down version.
R, yeah.
I didn't know if those were too scary for you.
Bruh, we used to watch horror movies all the time in college.
Did you watch Terrorizer?
No.
Or Saw?
We watched one of the newer Saws.
Oh, Jigsaw sucks. You gotta watch the old ones. Saw 4 is really good.
I don't remember which one we watched. It's
Trick or
just
Treat's good.
it's just gory. It wasn't actually interesting.
Halloween.
Oh yeah, we watched Halloween all the time. It was like it's Rooster's favorite movie.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really?
It's his favorite Halloween movie or horror movie.
Gotta love a 6-year-old killing his sister. Yeah.
Ah, that's the best part.
Skins her face off and then wears it.
Well,
Chainsaw Massacre.
that's not the part I'm talking about. That's the best part.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
It's the part right before he stabs her.
Oh, when her boyfriend lasted like 13 seconds.
Well, that's what he. Oh, the part. That's the one where he takes the knife and hangs him on the wall with the knife through his chest.
Wait, are you talking about the 2018 film or the 19?
Yeah, that's the 2018.
Oh, that's the 20.
That's the
the Rob
2018.
Zombie
Because
one.
I just watched that one last night.
Oh, I can't remember. They bleed together. It's been a few years since I've watched them. We just watched one of the newer ones when I was up visiting Rondo, but that's
Ooh,
been
The
2 years
Conjuring's
ago.
good.
I think we watched The Conjuring. I want to watch the Blair Witch Trials.
Blair Witch Project,
Yeah,
the found footage stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
Did you know the whole backstory to that movie?
I know. How
So
the
basically,
production.
they basically
It was
told all these
all
people.
improv.
Well, yeah, and these people thought they were actually gonna die.
Yeah, well, because then, so each of them would get their script that day, but it was more of, these are your tasks, go do it. Then 2 of them almost killed that other guy because he was hauled off out of nowhere. They didn't know where he was. He did that guttural scream. But then there was another one where he had intentionally destroyed footage and intentionally destroyed whatever, was it the food or whatever?
Like I said, I've never seen the movie. I just know basically they scared the piss out of these actors in the woods,
Yeah.
and it's genuine. These people thought they were gonna die. It's genuine fear in their eyes. It's crazy.
The basement scene I know was pretty traumatic for one of them.
I made a reference to it one time. I don't remember what the hell. I just talked about it, and so then I'm sitting there. I was coaching for speech, and so the high schoolers sitting there watching the Blair Witch Project as I'm working on the other speeches. She's like, I don't understand this, and I'm like,
It was
from 1999.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize it was that
They
old.
made a new one, but I don't think it's as good.
Well, I don't think you can replicate. Well, once you do it once, people are. I don't know if they're expecting it, but
But it's the whole found footage. Was The Forest even good?
no idea. I haven't seen that one. There was one movie. There's one horror movie we watched where these guys went out they were out in the Nordic Highlands or whatever, and the skinwalker looking deer killed them.
Mm-hmm.
There's also this one movie. This was just a mind fuck. It wasn't even like a horror movie or like a scary movie. It was just or gory at all. It was a little gory, but it was just a mind fuck. And basically, this family gets taken over by this demon, and then they worship the child at the end. It's fucked. Up in his treehouse. It's fucked. That movie was fucked. No, we watched scary movies all the time in college. That October leading up, October of 2018, we watched all kinds of scary movies. When we probably should have been studying. Watched a lot of football and a lot of scary movies that year.
Have you ever like looked into like
Appalachia
No.
stories. Holy shit.
Bro, that's just mountain monsters.
Yeah, but it's fucked up.
Ah, yes, mountain monsters. I got the idea for, what is a ghost from Mountain Monsters.
What is the ghost?
You've seen that short
You were
film.
the main character. You got fucking.
No, he wasn't
killed.
in there. He got killed.
I got killed.
Oh man.
What is a ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. It's a short.
Yeah, a short film. I made it.
Have I seen it?
I thought we watched it together one time. It might have been back when we released it, like 3 years ago.
Oh,
Been a while.
Been a while.
been a while.
Well, we can watch it sometime. That was an interesting one. Actually, spoilers. 2/3 of the people in that movie die.
Yeah.
he survives.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, because it's a short film, it's going to end up in my book. So, and then we get to find out how your life turns out after the What is a Ghost? How your
Sure.
character continues on.
I hang myself.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna hang myself.
No, you, spoilers for the book. No, so you become a Walmart GM or assistant GM
I'd rather hang
in
myself.
Arizona or New Mexico.
I'd rather hang myself.
Anyways, in Walmart, in like New Mexico or Arizona, and my plan was you would
Put a
meet
shotgun in my mouth.
this girl like blackmails you into go hunting for a skinwalker.
I'm gonna shoot her. And I'm gonna put the shotgun in my mouth.
Anyways, the skinwalker will kill you and the girl.
Am I the skinwalker?
No.
Can I be the
Can
skinwalker?
you
No.
become the skinwalker?
No. It makes zero
Can you
sense.
reincarnate as the skinwalker?
That makes zero sense.
What do you mean? He kills the skinwalker and then eats it and then he becomes a skinwalker.
It was me the whole entire time.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, it
Are we just gonna
is.
shit on the Navajo legend? Is that how this is gonna work?
Just my cannibalism.
The sun's getting lower and the clouds are.
I think we need to move it again.
Hey there, big guy. Sun's getting real low.
Okay, Charlotte Johansson. He's like God right now with the sun on his back coming through his hair.
Or the devil.
No, the devil would be on fire. You're clearly not on fire. Unless you're gonna pull that monk move and just light yourself on fire right now.
Lucifer the Morning Star.
No.
Lightbringer.
Light bringer.
Can we move that again?
Yeah.
Well, that didn't achieve anything we wanted. Results unachieved.
You
What?
could have sat over there, but you don't want to.
Set where?
Where that kid's sitting.
I put my chair here. That's where I wanted to sit.
Well, now you have the sun in the eye.
I don't really care. The clouds are covering up anyways. I was about to ask you if you could go and look to see how much time there has elapsed. Because at about 45 minutes, I think I need to swap
Well, let's
that.
see.
I
We
was
started,
like
at,
55.
we started at 2, so we're at 4 hours. We're at 2 hours.
what are we actually at?
Oh, 45.
45 minutes. Oh, well, did it have a battery percentage on there?
I didn't look at that.
We'll look to see if there's a battery. Well, you were up, might as well.
Nice.
While you're up, can you give me a drink?
It's about half.
Half? Oh, geez. I didn't.
I might go get a drink.
You're just gonna get a drink. Well,
I'll be back.
we're at
Give me some water.
half a battery, so we could probably go for another. We'll go to like an hour 10, hour 15. They'll swap the batteries.
Ken?
Of course, we're literally limited by.
I know, put that one on the charger. While
I
the
did
other one
bring the
goes.
charger.
I know, that one's not gonna keep the other one
No,
going.
these are old, and so they charge. They take forever to charge.
You need a fast charger.
Are you ever gonna read Far from the Madding Crowd?
This thing's like 5 generations old.
Shema.
What?
Are
Well,
you ever gonna read Far from the Madding Crowd?
I don't even know what the hell that is.
It was a book I told you to read
Oh,
about your pathetic love life.
oh.
Here,
You
put that
found a
one.
book about me, apparently.
Wait, what's it
So I'm
about?
reading this book for my British literature class, and
British, well, there's the half the issue.
it's about. Well, it's funny because my
You know, America brought the novel back into greatness. You know.
yeah, but it was British literature that started the
Tom's
novel,
cabin.
Well, yeah, but
which is funny. I'm reading 3.
Americans built the novel
so
to
I
what it
have-
is. Fun fact.
I'm taking the history and theory of the novel, which is like the very first novel ever to begin, and
The
it's
Bible?
no,
The Bible's not a novel.
it's a poet. It's a
Well,
poet.
it's a collection of stories. It's like an anthology.
It's poetry. It's,
Is
The
it
Bible's-
classified
I
as
think,
poetry?
I think you would classify it under like the Iliad.
So it's an anthology
It's-
of
I
poetry.
think it's just religious scripture. That's how they classify
It's a
it.
mythology.
I think it's just classified as religious scripture.
The first ever novel is 1719, Daniel Defoe's Robinson Crusoe.
Did he know he was writing a novel?
No, the novel.
That's the
started-
person that we called a novel?
That's the first.
How long is it?
It's not very long. It's
What was the first thing that we called a novel?
that we would consider a novel?
Not what we consider, but what someone called a novel. Because you said he didn't call it a novel.
Persuasion by Jane Austen is kind of when.
Jane Austen.
Thank you, good sir.
It's Persuasion by Jane Austen specifically is kind of when you see like the novel kind of standing upright, and it's like it's.
I was gonna say that's not a good
No problem.
You haven't. You need to just fix it.
But the novel started off. It is hyper.
You saw that, right?
Superfluous.
It started to.
Oh no, I saw. I knew it was gonna happen. I was just like, he hasn't fixed that, has he?
So the novel starts off. It's plays on realism to an extreme, and it tries to convince readers that the novel is non-fiction plain as non-fiction. It's trying to convince people that this is an actual.
Fiction plain is non-fiction.
Yeah, it's
That's
trying
what you meant to say. You said
It's-
non-fiction plays non-fiction. I'm like, bruh.
to, yeah, it's
Well,
trying
it's a
to.
non-fiction novel, but it wasn't
It's
called a non-fiction
It's
novel.
fiction trying to manipulate itself and to and masquerading as non-fiction.
Okay.
That's kind of what the novel started off with.
Ah.
Based on a true story.
So you get, so you have.
Can we just say based on true
You
story?
have Defoe's Robinson Crusoe, Richardson's Pamela, Persuasion by Jane Austen.
So how long were these original
Emily
novels?
Bront.
Because like now people would consider novels.
Pages.
No, I'm talking word length. Because now modern novels are considered to be 100,000 words.
Well,
As the
Robinson
minimum.
Crusoe is fucked up because there's no chapters. The novel doesn't start off knowing what it
Well,
is.
same with Tale of Two Cities. You just read until you get to part 2, 300 pages in.
Oh, good, chapter 2. Then you're like, alright.
Anyways,
I think the book finally becomes worth reading.
I want you to read chapter 1 today.
No, the worst part is that's when the book finally becomes good. is in book 2,
anyways,
300 pages later.
so it's funny because I'm taking the British literature class, and then my professor who teaches Native American literature, who also studied British romantics, said if you ever want to feel bad about yourself, read Thomas Hardy. And I'm like, oh, I'm reading Thomas Hardy right now in my other class. But Far from the Madding Crowd is basically about this guy named Gabriel Oak, who is a sheep farmer, and he could use the position of the stars and the sun to tell time.
Okay.
And then there's this girl who he professes his love out to. She smashes it to a million pieces, just shatters his heart. And then he ends up being employed with her. She still toys with his heart and just keeps on going with other men, even though they're really bad for her. And Gabriel Oak is like, yeah, this guy's really good for her, but she doesn't want him because She just wants to break his heart.
Why, this is about Gabriel. Sounds like it's about this woman. Is that
It's
is
the
that
point of view of Gabriel.
is that how the modern movie came about? Was they took Gabriel like, no, we don't want to be about this guy. Let's be about this independent, feminist woman who's gonna choose bad men.
There's a lot of tragedy in that book.
Well, it sounds like it. Half the crap I write
I'm
though
not
is
even at
tragic.
that part. I'm talking about like what the sheep, what the dog does to the sheep.
Now I don't know if I want to read it. I didn't know the sheep would be a pivotal part of the story. I thought they
It's only till chapter, 3 and 4 that it happens, and then after that it doesn't really matter what happens after that.
They're just not talked about.
So I just have to cry through chapter 4 after the sheep die.
And then they're just not mentioned again.
I can read it to you, what happens to the sheep.
Well, you can't read it on the podcast.
Why not? It's an audiobook.
No,
Podcast
no,
is
no,
an
you
audiobook.
can't. You can't read books on videos because if you
No,
do,
that's
it's copyright
100
claim.
years old.
Huh?
It's a 100-year-old novel.
It's still under copyright.
Well, Mary
I guess
Shelley's-
if you play the audible recording, it would be under copyright. I don't know if reading the actual text is covered by copyright anymore. I don't. It shouldn't be,
Once it-
but the audio
once it
definitely would be
passes
covered.
the
by
original
copyright.
So you can't-
copyright.
That's the thing, reading from an actual book.
Yeah, because like that's why that's why you get different companies that can print different versions of Moby Dick.
Well, that's
or
because
Tale of Two Cities.
surpass the copyright claims.
Yeah.
So after that date, any publisher can reprint the manuscript and reprint the novel or reprint whatever text it was.
Yes.
That's why you have the Penguin edition. You have
Random House Publishing.
Random House. You have
Scholastic, if it's for school.
but every man's library.
So how long does a typical copyright last? The initial.
The initial one's like 20, 30 years. But
So for 20, 30 years, only that publisher can produce it.
well, no, that's like just like it kind of works like patents. I'm pretty sure the first 20, 30 years.
Yeah,
And
because
then you have the 100-year one.
Yeah.
100-year patent.
And no, patents are only 20 years.
Because the whole
But
idea of the
Samantha
patent was
script-
it was to allow to prohibit like monopolies. You allow the business owner to claim his benefits,
Right
But then
away.
after that, you can't have a monopoly over a product, so you have to give the patent out to
You would
everyone.
get a kick out of Mary
Yeah.
Shelley's Frankenstein.
I've thought about reading Frankenstein, or at
It's
least
good.
listening to
We
it.
read that
It's
in
good.
high school.
I never got to read in high school. You know what? You know what they're listening. You know what they're going to read in high school this year? One of the kids was telling me at speech practice. They're going to do Jurassic Park.
We did that too.
What? That was probably the best book you could possibly read in a high school class.
You should read 1984.
That book is
I
fantastic.
didn't read any of them.
You should
Which
read-
one?
Jurassic Park.
I didn't read the Jurassic
Yeah, you
Park.
did. You listened to it.
No, we started it. I finished it though.
Oh.
But no. He read it in high school, Jurassic Park. Which I don't even. That's not even. It's like only 30 years old, so
I
like
think
it's
we
barely
did
a
that
classic.
one,
I actually just
You
more
should
like
read
40.
1984, Handmaid's Tale.
I think they read 1984.
Yep.
Yeah.
That we never got to read any fun books. We read the fucking usual classics like.
It's the 75th anniversary of 1984.
Ironic.
What'd you just say?
It's the 75th anniversary of 1984 by George Orwell.
That just sounds weird.
That's what I said. That's why I said it.
Wait, what? I was like, what do you mean?
No, we need the 84th anniversary of 1984. I do want to read 1984. I also want to read.
Sir,
I also-
that's 40 years ago.
I also want to read Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Because a lot of those books were banned from libraries because they consider them smut. But I know damn well there are books on the Walmart bookshelf that are far smuttier than those books. And you just have women sitting out in public just reading smut and you're just like, I'm sorry. Like, it was Icebreaker. I talked to somebody at work, I'm like, yeah, I saw Icebreaker on the shelf. I'm like, what is that? Like, oh yeah, that's smut. I'm like, oh. Actually, sorry, smut's film. It's
Literotica.
well, that's one word, but there's another word. I think,
Porn.
not well, yes, no, but it's like, there's like, it's like smut. It's like duffer. I don't know what the hell it is. There's another term for it, because I was calling it smut, but smut is a reference to film, actually, and cinema, not...
The book community just says spicy.
Spicy.
That's Gen Z having such a shitty vocabulary, they can't come up with a better word.
It's spicy.
And millennials adopted that.
That's because millennials constantly cling to youth, and since they're no longer the ones driving it, they just cling to Gen Z, and they're going to cling to Gen Alpha once they get to that
it's
part.
very Wordsworthian of them.
They're sad people.
Oh, you didn't get the reference. That's
I didn't hear what you said.
You don't know poetry. William Wordsworth.
I know the name, but I don't know anything about him.
Should read some John Keats.
I'm not a big poetry type
William
guy.
Blake is pretty interesting too.
I wasn't even a big novel guy until I tried to write one, so now I'm kind of a big novel
You
guy.
should see my freaking library.
Do you have Audible?
No,
Oh,
I don't like audiobooks.
You guys
I
have actual real books.
I buy
the
real
hard
books.
book.
I do both.
Do you want Fyodor Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment?
What about Crime and Punishment?
Do you want the book?
I don't know. I don't know if I plan to read it. Why? That's like freaking. How long is Crime and Punishment? I'm curious.
It's 800 pages.
No, in word length, page count means jack all, because it can be 800 pages, but it can be this big, or it can be
Size 76 fonts.
or it can be.
It's 82,500.
Oh, that's not even that long.
Do you want the book? I have the book.
So they must have been really big font and a really small book to make it 800 pages.
Yeah, how do you have...
Because
have you
Jurassic Park word length.
So,
Yeah, Jurassic
You know the
Park's
summary?
117,000 words. And I didn't consider it.
You said it was only...
And it's 399.
How
pages
is
on
it
average.
800? What? How big are these words? How big are these words?
These are the penguin edition.
Sure! 800 pages, but for like 30,000 less words. Sure!
It's the penguin class. Penguin classes do that.
So
It's
if you.
more word font.
Mm.
And that's the version I have. is
So if you ever read.
You know what this sounds like? This sounds like the shit that people would do to make to hit the page card. Because professors are like, yeah, I need to write 20 pages. They don't tell you how many words you have to write. So what do people do? They write a bunch of text, highlight it in white, because Word will never know.
Yeah, that's
It's white
true.
text on white background.
Yeah.
Look at that page.
Well, that until you have a professor who reads in dark mode, like I do. Because then it shows up as black
Yeah.
on gray.
Yes.
And so the professor goes, "What's this?"
What is this we have here?
So if you're
Mumbo jumbo.
If you're typing, you have to have the letter color has to be black and it'll show up as white on the dark.
Actually, what's horrible, so on Google Sheets, is on the speech schedule, see that yellow and white text there? That's
awful.
It's supposed to be, I don't remember what sheep, I don't remember what it's supposed to, because but it's only like that on dark mode.
Oh, because the
If-
text is white and dark.
So what color is it that made it?
I don't remember what it actually is.
It's
What
probably
it's
supposed to be black on yellow.
No, there's no yellow.
Oh, there's no yellow?
Google just adds that in. I think it's white text on. I don't know why it's.
But
I
you
need
don't
to
know
look
what
at
color.
it.
It turns it yellow.
Yeah, I need to look at it on my computer to see what it's supposed to be.
What is that document for?
That's our schedule, so you know where, so the kids know who they're working with.
Oh, you still help out with the high school.
Yeah,
High school.
my high school. Well, I didn't say it was great. At no point did I ever say it's the best high school in the world. No,
It's a high school.
it's a high school
It is
that
a actual
exists.
high school.
Although I am impressed that the teacher's having them read more modern novels, and especially novels that are actually far more interesting, like Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park's definitely probably the best. I think that'd be one of the best books you could read in high school.
Read
Uncle
some.
Tom's Cabin, the greatest novel ever written.
Read some Jane Eyre.
Isn't it called?
Jane Eyre.
It's actually called the American Great Novel.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just because it highlighted slavery and people.
Harry
Oh,
Jacobs
this
is
bad.
Harry Jacobs is pretty good.
You know. Well,
Louis May Alcott's pretty good. Who else? Fanny Fern.
Emily
Emily Dickinson. Walt Whitman.
Oh yeah, remember Walt Whitman?
Walt Whitman. Yes.
Yes, he's your WW.
Walter
To my
White.
favorite WW.
Walter White. What's his real name? Is it Hardwell? Right?
I don't
He says
Walter
it.
Hardwell White, yeah.
Yeah, it's Hardwell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you? Well, hold on. So, are you watching House right now?
I'm doing a little bit of everything.
Okay.
I've never had enough time to finish a series.
Oh, House will take you.
I know.
And
It's a house will take
it took me.
A year?
It took me about a year watching one episode a week.
Well, and I've
My
been
old-
watching Breaking Bad for a while, but then they removed it, so now I don't know where it was, so I just kind of started.
Oh, you need my voodoo password.
Well, see, because it was on Netflix.
It's back on.
Oh, is it back on?
Yeah.
Because I binge watched it in like a month, I think, the full thing.
The first time I watched it, I watched like the first couple seasons, skipped the whole middle, went to the last season. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna be so confused. You're gonna be like,
What?
what happened to what's his face?
Yeah, I was really
Whose are these people?
And, well, there are a few episodes you could probably skip. You know, like the Fly episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's such a controversial opinion to say skip the Fly episode. That's such a controversial
you
opinion.
loved it?
No, like, because the Fly episode,
That's how they made money.
well, no, so what happened was they didn't have enough money, but they had to make so many
From
episodes.
Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Does a fly go in his eye?
No, what happened
It's an
though-
entire episode where they chase a fly.
But
Yeah.
it's about Walter, but the whole thing is just character development because it's all about Walter and Jesse's relationship.
It is, yeah, I guess
R
it is.
slash Breaking Bad. Why Fly is one of the most important episodes.
I told you. See, but it's a lot. So like people who aren't really big into film and cinema, they watch the Fly episode. This is dumb. But like if you actually dissect it and look at it, like, oh, this is actually a really important and good episode. But that's when they were writing The Fly, they knew they had to do something like that because otherwise, because normally
Because there's
you
a lot of backstory.
because
things
normally
in
you would
the
just
film.
have a filler episode. Like if it were Seinfeld, it would just be some. And if this was like back when Kramer was in California, you would just make a filler episode, whatever, not a big deal. You know, everybody forgets Kramer even exists for that episode, and it's all just within Jerry's apartment because that was the whole. That's the whole thing. It was limiting the number of sets to save money, and so it basically 90% of the episode takes place in the lab.
Yeah.
And so they did it to save money, but they're like, well, of course, if it's going to be all in the same place, we have to make it interesting in some other aspect, and so they chose to dive into the characters. But of course, if you're just there to move the plot along, it's not that interesting. It's like it's like season 2.
That's what I'm saying. In terms of plot, you can skip it, but you probably shouldn't skip it in terms of actually learning.
Because I think it is important.
It's one that you can actually watch out of order.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's where I was going with.
Yeah.
It's one you could actually watch out of order.
Yeah, although you might not understand some of like where Jesse was coming from leading up to that, because it's all based off of Walter's previous actions he's done and how
Have you
he
ever
got
read
to that.
Metamorphosis by Frank Kafka.
No, I haven't
The
read.
dude's a bug.
I haven't read a lot of the great novels. He literally turned it backwards.
He's now backwards.
First it was iPad kid mode. Then it was just back to the camera.
Now he's just backwards.
Well, at least we did verify this is podcast 200.
You're like, oh shit, should we stop
I was
now?
a little concerned, but no, it is definitely I knew it got either the numbering got off at some point or there was another issue. Most of it was just I forgot to add it to the book.
That would fix the problem.
Yeah, I don't think any of the title numbering ever got off, except at one point. But that's
Because you skipped, you had two, what did you do? You skipped an actual number, right?
I think at some point I did by accident, but we fixed it. But we just do another podcast and just change the numbering of the title,
Mm-hmm.
and it fixes the problem. So, not a big deal. What are you? Is it your dog?
Yeah.
You see him? He's looking at us.
Should we check the time again there, old Will, or Barefoot?
I'm comfy.
Barefoot.
I'm comfy.
Fine. I will get up and check.
Get
the
off your own
freaking time.
ass.
I'm going to
What
check.
is he? He's going down there.
Oh, hello. Hour 6 minutes. We're getting a little low. I think we will change the battery out now.
Yeah, wow.
Anyways, we're back.
Well,
I was
yeah,
going
I
to set a
think
timer for an hour.
You have to put a thing,
Well, while they do whatever the hell
No, if
that
it's that way, it's locked. If you do it
Hour
the other
25, I
way,
think
it's
we-
Yeah,
we can
yeah,
pull it
yeah.
out.
Well, we can pull it down a little.
Hour 6 and there was 36%. That's
So
over
that's
1/3.
locked.
We can go
I'll
hour
show
and a half.
you. I don't think you're
Hour and a half, long timer.
What?
So we could go an hour and a half, I believe. Should I set an hour and a half timer? Or just like
Yeah.
hour? Okay.
Hour and a half, just
Wait,
so
are you
you
doing the
can
longest?
know when we stop.
1 hour, 30 minutes.
We should look though. See, we should verify podcast link now.
That's what I'm going to do.
We need to fill some time.
I'm gonna
It's
pay
on
it.
TGIF Talks. What do you mean bail?
I got a fucking paper.
You knew this was going to be long.
Alright, hey, set a timer for
I
an
just did.
hour and then come back down.
To rejoin us.
You need to finish. You need to say goodbye.
I don't want to.
Well, she wants you to finish.
It's all about her, okay?
It's not about you, damn it. It's about her needs.
She doesn't care about your
You
needs.
selfish bastard.
Last
Yes.
hour. Okay, 1 hour on the clock.
Okay,
You can't last an hour. You have other issues.
maybe you're just a beginner.
Just a beginner. Okay. No, sorry. I'm going to try and add this podcast. I'm trying to add podcast 190 to a playlist. Oh, it got added to highlights. That's the issue. Done. Okay, so that fixes.
You added an entire podcast to the highlights.
Yeah. Oops.
Oops. Yeah, the entire podcast is
I love the title of it. Is he unhelpable?
Is he unhelpful?
Which is not a word, as I learned. What was the other? It was 169.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, while I scroll, so that way I have all.
Unhelpful is that a word?
Apparently not. I was trying to use it and it was just like
Wrong.
wrong.
I did say thing. Just wrong. Unhelpful.
Yeah, it was just like wrong.
What? This according to AI, it's a real word.
According to Google AI. Remember that episode where we just spent? That was a recent one where you spent the entire time on Gemini.
You know, it's like Saul Goodman. Some people are just immune to good advice.
I wish you could sort these by length, but you cannot. Well, this one's the first one on TGIF Talks is literally 2 hours 13 minutes. So that might actually be the record breaker because I think we purposefully did that. So the very first episode ever put on TGIF Talks was supposed to be stupidly long.
Sounds like something you guys should do.
Yeah, because they used to be stupidly long, and I was just like, I can't keep editing this shit. So, because it would take me, because it's 2.5 hours of fucking recording. It's then got 2.5 freaking hours of me sitting there listening to it, so I can edit crap out. That's also when I decided I'm done with trying to prevent swearing, because it was just name drops. That's all I did, name drops. Oh, and to figure out when to break things up. Okay, so 2 hours 13 minutes is the longest I have found on TGIF Talks. So now I have to go to the main podcast.
I felt like there was one on the main podcast.
That's what I'm going to do.
Like almost 3 hours.
So 1 hour 52 minutes. See, these are this is when the fucking length got out of control.
Yes. Yes. Read some of them.
What do you mean well, I mean, so there's 1 hour 19, that's that. 1 hour 52 minutes, 1.5 hours, 1 hour 49 minutes, 1 hour 55 minutes, 1 hour 39 minutes, 1 hour 40, 1 hour 46, 1 hour 51. Those are terrible. Scrolling down. 159.08. Oh dear Lord. Of course, that was with Buck. 147.54. Oh, podcast 60 apparently was the first Discord one. Well, we did Zoom a few times.
Yeah. I could have swore we had one where we were like almost 3 hours.
No, I told you that was the one we did.
But you cut it down a lot.
Yeah, I literally cut 2 hours off of it.
It took 2 hours.
216, 225.
Jeez.
That was Cowtown, USA. What the fuck is that title? What?
Will drinks County juice.
I don't even know what that podcast is about. It just says Cowtown, USA. TGIF Talks 86. Fascinating. Interesting. Very interesting.
Were you trying to break 2.5?
I think.
Well, they got to a point when I was like, alright, we're going to see how long we can push this.
So our.
Don't you do that every time?
Yes. Well, I started doing it once we started breaking the record multiple times.
Well, yeah, because we could do it, once we switched to the computer, we could do as long as we wanted. The computer didn't freaking care. I had 4 terabytes. The computer will run forever.
You did a 72-hour stream of your bathroom.
I didn't record it though. I should have recorded. I didn't realize YouTube cut DVRing after 11 hours. So unfortunately, all that footage is lost. But okay, 2 hours 11 minutes, 2 hours 16 minutes. 216 is the longest. 229. Remember 229. Okay. No, 230. 230. There's some really long ones.
Because we start breaking it again and again, I swear.
2 hours 41 minutes.
That's what I'm saying, we kept breaking it, so I kept...
I don't know.
I kept pushing it.
I might have to put the other battery back in so that you can go 2 hours and 40 minutes.
I'll leave.
You'll leave. We'll see the camera running.
So this won't be the longest. This can't be the longest podcast ever because 2 hours 40 minutes is. That's fucking long. Holy shit. Yeah, at 240. I think 240 is the longest. So this will not be the longest ever. I don't believe. I got a notification that just says clock. Okay, Garmin.
What's wrong with your clock?
It's notifying me of a timer running, but it doesn't say anything else. It just says clock.
Clock.
Check the time.
Because it's in my clock app.
Notification. Clock.
Interesting.
What does this mean?
The knowledge.
Back when you could send texts that were just spaces.
What?
The water bottle used to send me texts that were just spaces.
You can do that?
Back in the day
Can't
on
do that now?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you can. I just did.
Oh. Really? I didn't know you could. Hold on. Let me try. There's Phil. Space. No, you can't.
I can.
On Android, you can't.
I can. iPhone, you can.
I got it, but I can't send a space on That's.
Look, I'll do it again.
I see. Please stop.
Bigger face.
Yes, a bigger space. No, I can't send just a blank text. Damn you.
Now I have to explain myself.
Oh, he sent it to his girlfriend. I was curious, like, who did you just send a blank text to? And then I saw who it was, and I'm like, you're cooked.
There you go. You're gonna love this one.
Brother's cooked. How many spaces is it? But what the fuck? It's just a bar. It's just a bar. You have to scroll.
You have to scroll.
What is this podcast? What the hell is this?
I like the way it looks on my phone.
What's it look like
It's a
on
big
your phone?
block.
Oh, a big green bar.
A big green bar. You need to get an iPhone. I'd be a big blue bar.
I just got the text. Who the hell is that? It's from him. Oh my god. Okay, it's not as bad.
Another bar.
Another bar.
No, it's actually pretty long, I think.
You have to scroll.
Oh yeah. There's no frame of reference for how long it is. No, that's the thing. There's no frame of reference.
I could have put some letters in there.
Wait, what? Do you have an iPhone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it's only on iPhones you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you used to be able to do it on Android because the water bar only had Android.
Oh.
Well, his could do it. It was because he had a newer version of Android than I did because my old phone was just stuck on the old
I had
version
an
of
old
Android.
phone for a long time.
Yeah. So
You know,
then,
with the flag case?
Yeah.
but then when I upgraded to an S9 to the latest version of Android, they dropped that capability. So there was a period of time where you could just send blank text. Oh, it's our aunt.
Send a blank text to her.
You can't.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
She's just asking me if this is a similar document to what we do for Secret Santa. It's somewhat similar. Actually, I can just forward her the actual picture that we do. No, that's not.
No, that is incorrect.
Sorry. They changed.
I don't mean to be rude, but you're wrong.
So they changed how stuff. Since I switched to Google Messages instead of Samsung Messages, so I could have RMS.
What's this guy talking about?
Root means square?
Root means
What is RMS?
So it's a
Google
texting. It's a texting protocol. So
Like SMS?
yeah, SMS is what. So iPhones. So Androids always use SMS for the longest time, and then they came up with RMS to match iMessage, because iMessage is all digital. It's all over the it's all digital, but it's all over the internet or whatever. You can set, but because iMessage is weird, so Android came up with RMS so that they could have read receipts. It could communicate with iMessage. You can have reactions. You can have higher quality videos, and you can send between Androids that have RMS, and then Apple, literally in iOS 18, finally added the support for RMS. RMS has been out for a few years, but it was just on Pixels, and then it got added to just if you just download the Google Chat. But basically, Samsung didn't bother to tell you, hey, you can upgrade to Google Messages until iOS 18 came out, because, well, most people, at least in America anyways, you're going to communicate. They're going to be with iPhones. So there's no point to change to RMS if half the people who communicate are still going to be on RMS. And most people still don't have iOS 18, or they don't have RMS enabled. And so you're still stuck with SMS for most people.
I don't think mine's updated yet. Maybe I
I haven't updated mine either.
Our cousin, she has a Pixel, so she naturally or always has RMS.
that's what I'm thinking about getting mine next.
Then you'd have RMS.
Pixel.
We could have reactions and all this stuff.
Pixel, probably Pixel 9.
Or
So they- they're-
whenever you decide to
Or
upgrade.
10.
Whenever you decide to finally upgrade, or 11, whatever. If they continue following the number patterns.
16.3.
You're on 16?
Yes.
He doesn't upgrade.
Can your phone support 18?
It currently doesn't have enough storage.
Yeah. What are you,
What is my
64?
megabyte storage? My storage is at megabytes.
Oh, he has 64 gigs
Yeah, that's
total.
what I figured.
No, what's crazy
What
is
number is that?
It's an
SE second generation.
That explains that.
so my phone has 256 gigs of storage. Half of it is filled up with files I cannot get rid of.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
It's not my OS. It's just junk,
I have 256.
and I can't. And so
How
I
much
was.
do you have available?
90.
How do you have so much used up?
I have a lot of apps.
Apps?
Still, you have to have a shit ton of apps.
Is it photos or what's
Like,
your
more-
bulk storage?
Photos is 17 gigs. Snapchat is 17 gigs because that's a bunch of saved photos.
But that's not even that bad though. That still doesn't explain.
Call of Duty is 10 gigs. Spotify is 7 gigs. Messages is 6.
7 gigs.
Well, I guess it's starting to add up.
It does. That does.
It's a bunch of small stuff that just
Because
adds
he
up.
has downloaded stuff for all of his
Yeah.
apps.
So I guess it
How
is-
many saved YouTube videos do you have? Oh, you don't have YouTube Premium, so you don't have any saved.
But YouTube's still 5 gigs for some reason.
YouTube is pretty.
So it's
clunky.
just a bunch of apps with then just small numbers and it adds up.
Yeah.
YouTube's pretty clunky. I think on Android it's a lot.
There's that many over a gig.
He's got Minecraft still.
Yeah.
Okay. TikTok.
Is TikTok on there?
Well,
Why is
Thanks.
TikTok a gig? That's my question.
Why
Why is brain rot a gig?
Brain rot.
Instagram's not a gig.
I got a full gig of brain rot. My phone is heavy as hell, man.
Dude, what's Instagram? I'll have to see what Instagram is for.
That was a PewDiePie. Was
I
it?
haven't seen that.
There was a thing. Someone asked how heavy is
A gig.
a gig or something. He's like, my laptop is heavy as hell, man. I got like 4 terabytes of anime.
Ah, yes. What? Oh my god. They change the freaking settings all the time. Device care. There we go. Storage.
Well, see, back in the day, it would have made sense, because you have floppy disk for storage.
Look at my storage. 92% full at 256 gigs. Show more. It's all other files. 136 gigs of other files. I can't get
What
rid
does
of
that
it.
even mean?
I googled it, and people are just like, it's just junk, and you can't get rid of it. Nobody knows how to get rid of it.
Yeah, 50% of my storage is apps.
100%, 99% of mine is just
So
photos.
my images and videos so my videos take up 10 gigs, images take up 2 gigs, audio files, 10 megabytes, okay. Apps, 72 gigs, system, 15 gigs. Wow. Android really does take up no space anymore these days. It used to take up a lot.
Would you say mine's just photos?
Yeah. How the fuck?
Holy shit!
Does iOS even show up on there? iOS doesn't even show up on there.
Mine's just photos?
You're just photos. You don't even have apps.
How?
You have a flash drive.
I have every trip on here.
Yeah. What are you gonna do for the next one?
We're gonna find a way to make more space.
I don't want to uninstall all of these. Although, a few of these could stand to be uninstalled.
I'm disabling storage saving options because I've never really looked into this.
Well, there's iOS. It's a little yellow sliver.
Is it on there? Let me see it.
Well, you can't see it, but you can see
Oh.
where it is.
Yeah.
You can't actually see it on the bar.
But it exists.
It
does
exists.
exist.
Apparently.
They do exist.
No, I just need to go to apps, and then once it loads. So, well, I want to sort this. No. Sort by size, okay? YouTube. Oh, I don't even have any videos downloaded. It's 29 gigs.
What? How?
I don't.
9.
I don't know. Snapchat 4.45, Audible 3. That makes sense. I have a bunch of books downloaded. DGI Fly. I think that's some videos in there. TikTok 1.8.
This says, hold on. This says save up to 46 gigs. Automatically offload unused apps. I have a crap load of apps.
I have some unused.
46?
46 gigs.
Sir, you have an app problem.
Okay, so
Yeah.
TikTok takes up almost 2 gigs, but I think part of that's because I was uploading videos.
Yeah.
I think that's also with YouTube. It's just I think it saves some stuff, so I just have to uninstall and reinstall those apps, and it would probably bring those down. But Instagram's only 802 megabytes, not even a gig. So my real brain rot doesn't take up that much storage. It's TikTok, the epitome of my soul.
I have, the Spotify is really large because just my favorites folder is 50 hours of music.
Dude, that doesn't even come close to mine.
What is yours?
I don't want to know. It's on Spotify. It's
1,000?
no. I'd have to look at my playlist on my MP3 player, see how many
Oh, yeah, that adds up.
how many gigs it is. I have a 128 gig SD card in there. It doesn't even come close to filling it. That was way overkill. I've thought about like switching it out because I think I have a 64 gig and I think in here I thought about swapping it out, but yeah. Oh well.
We're not going to break the
Well,
record.
how
We
much-
end a little sooner than an hour and a half from
Yeah.
now.
Well then.
So how much footage do you have then? In terms of just like, because you still have all the raw footage of podcasts and stuff, right?
So I stopped saying. I stopped. So there was I accidentally deleted a bunch of podcasts
Oh.
because for whatever reason I didn't know when I was deleting some files it had the podcast folder selected,
Oh.
and because it's such a large folder, it just wipes it. It doesn't put it into recycling. Well, actually, it tells you, hey, do you want to permanently delete all these files? I was like, that's a lot of files. So I was like, that's weird. But I hit OK. I
Doesn't look into it at
like,
all.
why is that so many files? But maybe, I don't know. And then I realized afterwards, oh, it's a podcast folder. This happened twice, actually. But at least the first time, the first time, I had a bunch of them saved on my most of them were saved on my spare drive.
Mhm.
The second time I hadn't done that in a while,
Yeah.
and yeah, I lost a lot. I'm really upset because it's just all the thumbnails were gone. Everything was gone. I lost like the channel art and stuff, so like I can't even like bring that back. I was really pissed off about that. I was just like, God damn it. So if I ever need that, unlikely. Actually, I could actually use it right now for this one. It would be nice, but it's gone. I can't bring it back because YouTube, I don't think will let me download it. I can download all the
screenshot.
I can download all the videos. No, it's like that big. I can download all the podcasts. They'll just be compressed as hell, but that's whatever. And I can download all the thumbnails, but I cannot get back the channel art. At least right now, anyways. Maybe YouTube will add that functionality to download that later. But, well no, I said we might be able to. We still potentially could break the record if we really wanted to. Like I said.
I don't want to. You guys can.
No,
I can dip
Now
out.
that I know it's like 2 hours, 40 minutes.
Bruh, you made me charge up these batteries, do all this work.
Well, I thought everyone else would be on board.
I was on board.
Oh, you still are?
But yeah!
Oh.
You don't have to end it with everybody. I can leave.
Well, and then there was 2.
But I mean, that's an hour, that's like an hour 15 of just us rambling. And we've already
You
been
can
talking
do
for
it.
No, we've already been talking for an hour though.
You've done it before, you'll do it again.
I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about. I don't even know. I
Storage.
don't think there's gonna be any highlights in this. It's just
No.
gonna be the last podcast, no highlights. Fuck it, because I don't want to
It all sucked.
break. No, it was there was a solid part of it was just counting. That part sucks.
That's its own highlight. Counting.
Well, it's like it's like 35 minutes of counting. Because we kept getting distracted while counting.
Hey, Carol, can you count these for me? And she starts reading, I don't know, 35, 36, rooster, sun, grass, grow. What number was that?
Scary movie,
1,
novel.
2.
Oh my god! But at least we fixed it. I just have to go and edit the order on those
In the playlist.
on the playlists. I can probably do it right now. Actually, I think Studio has that functionality now.
No.
So
You know what's bothering me?
What?
Those two outlets.
They're upside down?
One's upside down and one's not.
well, so one is yeah.
One's upside down.
Well, one is how it technically really should be,
Yeah.
and the other one is what everyone else thinks is correct.
Also that vent. Just look at it for a little while.
Oh no, I've been looking at it the entire time. Why it's not just black?
It could be better if he angled it with the angle, or if it was just not there.
But the pipe's not angled.
Doesn't
It
need.
doesn't take much to angle it.
It took more than his dad had time.
It barely fits in that square. Overhangs this edge.
Well, see, the overhang only exists
That
here.
one's black, and they're so close together.
No, but the thing is,
I don't
though.
know why that one.
That
Actually,
over-
that whole row of them is black.
Yeah.
But no, see, the overhang only exists here.
Yeah,
It doesn't
it
exist anywhere else in the universe.
Yeah.
I don't know what his plan was.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a cool piece. I kind of like the layout, but the vent bothers me.
we should cut the vent, bend the corner, and call it good.
She's like,
Honestly, I think it'll look better if we just cut the corner.
imagine he comes up. What is
What
that
happened
noise?
to that vent?
What? Doc, why do you have an ankle grinder? Don't ask questions. Why are you cutting metal in my basement?
Clink.
Fixing shit.
Fixing
I could
shit.
fix the outlet with the tools in my pocket.
Would you recorrect the one on the right?
No.
Or you fix the one on the left?
That is correct. That is smart, but that is correct.
Well, go to the smart version. Why are we continuing to support? Well, no. You know what's crazy is look at these two outlets and look at that outlet in the corner.
Those are ivory and that's white.
Well, that and also look at the plug itself.
That's mixed. Is that what you're getting
That
at?
one has the diag. That one has the
Oh.
horizontal.
Yeah.
But why do some prongs have that on them, or what?
Some.
I've never seen it
I've
once.
seen a couple.
Have you?
Well, he's He's becoming an electrician. I would hope he'd see.
What equipment has them? Or when
There was
does
a-
the equipment require that?
There was a lathe in our shop in high school that needed one.
I thought you just needed the big 240 then.
No, that one was he bought it somewhere. It had a sideways prong. But
What is the purpose of that?
I have no idea. I think it's
Just
just
so you don't plug in
More
the
dangerous.
outlets?
proprietary thing, yeah.
Makes it more dangerous. It's so that if you don't want to use grounding and you don't want to get the polarity fucked up,
Yeah.
maybe that's what it is. You don't want to use a grounding pin to make sure the polarity doesn't get screwed up. And you don't want to install a diode, so you do that.
I suppose.
You were too lazy to install a grounding pin or a diode, so you do that instead.
Could be.
There you go.
And that outlet just allows for both configurations.
See? Kyle's gone now. We can discuss things like polarity of wall outlets. You two can discuss electrician things.
Yes.
You want to see what's bad? Go in that room.
What?
The two light bulbs?
Well, no.
That's fine. That's getting changed out for sconces.
You know, well, the reason why I did that was because I didn't know which lighting you liked better.
Yeah.
And
He
Mom
still
convinced.
hasn't fixed all of these yet.
Oh, I don't ignore it. Mom convinced him with daylight because you know he's like maybe the yellow.
Their dad really likes warm. Remember when the videos used to look orange?
Yeah.
And then I decided, fuck that. So we swapped them all out for daylights, and then we bought actual studio lights, and then it really didn't matter.
You remember how many times we almost broke these bulbs out before?
Remember
we
the time I
put them
did?
on?
The time you actually did break a ball.
Oh, I don't think I was here for that.
The green ball.
I broke two.
Yeah.
One the bulb shattered, and the other one the actual socket broke. I think it might be
It
that
was
socket,
probably
which
that
is
one.
why that one's been removed.
Because that would have been closer for the
No, it's that one. I think that one's still crooked.
Yeah.
I think it's that one.
We did some dumb things in this basement.
What was the other thing?
Before your time,
Yeah.
you don't even want to know.
What was the other thing wrong?
Go look. Go look at the outlets and the switch, and you tell me what the hell is wrong. While they're gone, I'd like to pay a special thanks to all of you, all 0 of you that watch these podcasts. Without you, we'd still be doing the podcast. Look at the colors.
They're all different colors.
Yes. What do you mean? Why is that a problem?
Switch ivory color, white outlet, ivory color. This one's both ivory. That one's white with ivory.
What, are you saying you can't mix and match?
What's wrong with mixing and matching?
What do you mean? What's wrong with mixing and matching? It looks awful. One looks. I mean, look at the wall. One's ivory. One's cream. Like the fuck? It's bad here too. He's got cream and ivory mixed together.
What's wrong with mixing and matching?
Are you against biracial couples?
Is
You have a problem with multiple
remember that
colors?
podcast title? Is Will racist?
Well, I got
wasn't
the wrong
even there.
racist one.
No, you were.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. It was the first TGIF Talks.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I think you're the racist one now.
I'm pretty sure it's on there. It's the first TGIF
Like
Talks.
how times have changed.
Interesting question.
Silence.
Oh no, sorry, I had to respond to our
I
aunt.
thought it was like
Aunt.
owned.
Aunt. And that's technically what it is. It's not aunt. Aunt's wrong because it is AUs. It's
You're
aunt.
wrong.
And I'm not the one that fucking says it.
So do you say,
Or is it the last? No, it's the last Dr. Sheep
Yeah.
podcast.
I thought it was 30.
so do you say aluminium or aluminum?
Oh, technically either one is correct,
It's spelled aluminium,
but the guy that created it called it aluminum.
but it's spelled aluminium. Like,
Well, no, remember he had 2 different spellings in the paper.
That's true, but the one that's on the periodic table is IUM.
That's because the British people want to be like, this is the correct way.
I know what
But
the thumbnail.
the American way doesn't matter. But the American way is better.
I know the thumbnail of this.
Oh, it's a highlight. That's what it is.
Oh yeah.
The first highlight?
It's a TJF talk. It's a TJF Talks highlight. It's the very first one. Is Will racist? TJF Talks 31. I thought I put a mustache on you, but I
At least the sombrero.
Oh, look at this! It's one of the originals where it's all 4.
Yes.
Let me see. Yeah.
You and I are wearing gas masks.
So little.
You are. Yes, little baby Will.
Little baby Will.
Is this the one where you were coughing the entire time? And we told.
Oh, I was hacking up phlegm.
No, that was one where you wanted to watch, but we wouldn't let you on because you were on probation.
Oh yeah, I was just sitting there in the corner watching.
And you went to go cough somewhere, and we're like,
This
bro.
cup, spit in the cup. Yeah.
Oh man.
Dumb.
Probation.
School, week from hell, dad, mama. What the fuck? Why did I label it that?
Dad,
Oh no,
mama.
that's automatic. That's YouTube making those.
Is it?
Yes.
Huh.
Well, I used to bleep everything instead of just cutting it.
So YouTube doesn't like bleeps.
It doesn't?
Mm-mm.
So
It'll still age restrict
So
bleeps.
I just, well, yeah, because it can detect the bleep. So I
Yeah.
just remove it outright.
At least it's in the first like 10 minutes.
Baby Will.
Oh jeez.
I fall asleep while editing the podcast.
That's true. I did do that. What?
Wait, that another story? I fall asleep while editing the podcast. I get to the time you edit it.
There it is.
I said noon.
Oh, I remember that.
And you're just like, what?
What?
Sometimes it's like 8 o'clock at night.
You did the same thumbnail for all 3 highlights. One I'm wearing a sombrero, one I'm wearing a gas mask, and this one has had
Pokimane.
Oh yeah, Pokimane.
That's Pokimane. We used to put Pokimane in all. We had Pokimane, SS Sniper Wolf.
Yeah, both of them right there.
Yeah, they're all in the same
Belle
thumbnail.
Delphine?
Belle Delphine.
Well, I remember the one time I put Belle Delphine's asshole in the thumbnail,
Oh,
and YouTube
yeah.
got pissed. They're like, remove this. And so I blurred it out, but the YouTube was like, no. So I had to cover it up with just like our logo, and then they were finally okay with that. No, I was fighting with what's the smallest size I can make the logo. How much of her ass can I show before YouTube is too angry? I spent some time configuring the size.
And you found something that worked.
Yes, I did. I think there was another thumbnail that got destroyed by YouTube. I think it was another Belle Delphine.
Oh yeah, here it is. I found the thumbnail you're talking about.
Ah, yes! It still had to be pretty big.
Oh my
It's a large overlay.
That's why you can't even see
Well,
me.
it used to be so like it was basically the thumbnail, it was the logo, and then just her ass like this. But that was still too much for YouTube. So I made it just so it was just a bit bigger than her ass, but it was still too much. I had to cover up the entire everything.
All you can see is her face.
And that's the only part of it because the other part's covered up her freaking ass. I remember that. Because she had a Pickle Rick butt plug.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. This was bad.
Oh,
she was,
God.
She was doing. Boop. Dude, that podcast is like doing. Look how many views it has.
202 on the highlight.
Just is poop and onomatopoeia. And for whatever fucking reason,
It blew up.
people seem to watch. I don't know why.
Onomatopoeia.
I'm sorry, my friend is asking me if we're still going to eat, and I'm like, yeah, we started the podcast late, and then we're trying to break a record.
Are we going to?
Are we?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, apparently you have food plans.
Well, we'll see what he says.
It's just me? It's just me and you and who?
No. See, so back in the day, Phil was always filling up his water or finishing eating,
Yeah.
and he would come down and join us at like sometime into the podcast.
This one has 202 views and 1 like. How do you feel about that?
You should. The dislikes are insane.
Oh, can you see those?
Yeah, you can. Except you have to click on. It's stupid. Oh my god. It is like.
What is the most disliked one you've seen?
I don't know. One of the really high viewed ones.
Really?
Yeah. It wasn't a podcast though. It was a main channel video, I think. I don't remember specifically which one. I can't. Yeah. One of the high ones.
The actual podcast 58 only has 11 views. And
Dude,
the
half of them
highlight
have
has
like
202.
0.
Well, yeah, so I went and figured out why is this going crazy. And it's because, apparently, people look it up. I don't know why.
Should my poop be this color?
No, it's just poop. That string of characters characters people are looking up for some godforsaken reason. I don't know why. It's just a keyword search that keeps getting looked up for some reason.
Interesting.
I don't know. It's just people are weird, right? It's not my problem.
What happens when you look up that?
I don't know. Google it.
I just did.
What
on
happened?
YouTube.
What did we get?
Shrek poop diarrhea.
Oh, that's probably like Shrek is love, Shrek is life, and you should never watch that video. I haven't seen it, but I think it's on par with Two Girls, One Cup.
The golden poo.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Pee pee poo poo check. Oh. Reversed. Diarrhea, yikes, poop, reversed.
Reversed?
It's going back in.
Now that sounds interesting, actually.
Son, you have a condition.
No, that or it could be like that South Park episode.
Shrek sharts on sofa.
Oh, it's Shrek. It's all Shrek.
It's all Shrek.
Why is it Shrek?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Oh man, I don't know.
I just wish I hadn't looked that up. My YouTube's gonna be cursed
Your
now.
girlfriend's gonna go through your history and be like, "What is this?" And you're gonna be like,
You have some explaining to do.
It's all Doc.
"I didn't touch your phone."
Yeah, but you're the reason.
I didn't touch your phone. You were the one that were like, "Okay, I'll look it up." You didn't even stop to think. You were actually looking it up before I even told you to look it up.
Yeah.
You brought up the idea. What does that bring up? This is all your fault. And the camera has it all on in freaking 1080p.
Not 4K. 1080.
We would have done a long time ago if it was in 4K.
You get a new GoPro?
No, that's the same one. I just said it's 5 generations. Actually, it's more than that now.
No, it's different.
No, not. I think it's slightly aiming down.
Mm.
I don't know. It's the same as it always has been. My friend says pretty soon. Well, well, probably not. Why does it? Sometimes it autocorrects well to wheel, and
Yeah.
other times it autocorrects wheel to well, and you're just like, really?
Which one do you?
Actually, for the first time ever, autocorrected cat to car. And for the longest time, I see this in the Instagram comments, like, what's wrong with your car? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why are people calling cats cars? I understand now. It's an autocorrect thing.
Mine finally gave up on curse words.
Well, so if
Like
you
I can, you know the swiping for the keyboard?
Yeah.
I can swipe curse words.
Oh, that's right. You guys haven't. Android's had that forever. You guys have only had that for a few years.
It took forever, but it works.
I don't use it at all.
I use it.
I only use SwiftKey every once in a while if I really feel like it.
I use it most of the time.
No, so no. What's funny on Android is if you say a curse word into it, it gives you the first letter and then stars.
Really?
Yeah. So here, I'll show you. So if I go to
Hold on. We'll do mine at the same time.
if I go to text Phil over here, you motherfucking shit fucker.
Hey, this one.
You motherfucker shit fucker. Fuck you.
It just takes it.
Yeah. See, no.
What do you just want to change yours to?
It's stars.
It got every word for me.
Oh, you sent it.
Our aunt was the last person I texted, so I thought about. I almost clicked on it and sent it to her. Will sent it to me. You motherfucker, shit fucker, fuck you. That's like the. Oh, he hasn't seen it. The end credit scene of. Well, fuck you too. He hasn't seen the end credit scene for Wolverine and Deadpool.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
And he dropped every curse word in there. And spiced it up in a little sauteed soup.
What was it corpse fucker? Was that part of it?
Yeah, corpse fucker.
I think that was a part of it at some point. It's great. We should show it to you after the podcast.
After, I was gonna play it now.
Well, no, there might be music in there. It's a pain in the butt to find though. For whatever reason.
Part 2.
So see, you don't have RMS. See, I can react now.
But
because
I
of
can.
R-
What does this mean?
So yeah, if you did that,
I got it right here. Let's see if there's all of it.
see, because of RMS, I do receive the heart now.
But it doesn't. Why doesn't it heart? Oh.
But when I heart it to you, you get what I used to get every time somebody liked one of my texts.
Part 2. Well, thank you.
Yes. Let me select this one and do like. It'll send you a text that says liked. Show it to him.
So he liked it. So it said like to, and then
Nice.
he liked the whole string.
And it's quoted. And the grace mark is a quotation mark at the very end.
It did.
Oh my God, there it is. You can turn that up. I guess there's no.
My skin is popping like some nightmarish blood odor. And the last thing I do with this godforsaken cum gutter existence is like that fuck box on fire, I spill this goddamn. Shit, girl, you crazy. I won't be happy until I urinated on a freshly barbecued corpse and hot fuck the charge for me.
That's what it is.
Got you, fuckface.
I can't believe they put that in the movie.
Oh, that's
awful.
the second time so Deadpool says it. So
That's
He
Wolverine
says it
saying
in the movie.
no, that's Johnny from Fantastic Four.
Oh, I thought it was Hugh
But it's-
But he
Jackman.
says that line
I couldn't
in
see.
the movie.
So what happens is in the movie, Deadpool, Wolverine, and Johnny, that's actually being played by the guy who played Captain America, which is why the whole thing's funny, is because in one of the Avengers movies, it's fucking complicated. In one of the Avengers movies, Tony swears, and
Oh, yeah.
Captain America's just like, language! So anyways, the guy who, not Chris Hemsworth, it's Chris, it's too many Chris's.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
Yeah.
So Chris Evans used to play Johnny
Yeah.
in the original Fantastic Four film.
Yeah.
So they brought him back to play Johnny again.
Mm-hmm.
So they go to meet this. It's Professor X's twin sister in a parallel universe.
Complicated as hell.
Yeah, they go to meet her, and and whatever reason, Deadpool just decides to. Well, in the movie, it doesn't make any sense because you're just at the time you're like, why is he wanting to have Johnny killed? And he just starts fucking on this rant, exactly.
On this ramble.
It's like, you know what he said? He called you and goes on that ramble. That what Chris Evans says, and you're like, why the fuck is he saying this? And so you know what she does? She skins him alive, and his guts.
Oh, I've seen that.
Just pour out everywhere. So that's what the last thing I do in this cum gutter of existence is be skinned and popped like some sort of blood balloon.
Yeah.
That's exactly what fucking happens.
Yep.
So I still think Deadpool just doctors the films and gets him to say that, but obviously we know
Holy
Chris
shit, you
Evans
go,
says it. Because he looks into the camera, he's just like, you getting this shit? Like,
You getting this?
because he knew.
Gotcha, bitch.
But what's funny is
Gotcha, bitch.
Wolverine acts like, what are you talking about? Why are you saying this? I love how it now makes sense why Wolverine got so mad at him for killing Goodpool. Because when we watched Wolverine Origins, he wasn't really too big on murdering people.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now. I'm like, why the fuck did he care if he killed Goodpool or not? Oh, now it makes sense.
Good pool.
Yeah, he kills the guy for his dog and his gold-plated desert eagles.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I've seen that clip too.
Ah, so you've seen the funniest parts of the movie.
Yeah.
No, wait, there was one other. Well, so did you know what he calls the dog? Say, careful, that entire dog's like 90% G-spot. And she'll let you know. The worst part is, the movie just glazes over it. Nobody reacts to it. There's no other reference. They just keep going. And you're just like, what did he just say? What's wrong with the dog? Ah, yes. The dog is a giant G-spot. Your parents can hear us. I'm kind of shouting right now. My voice is kind of wore out. And we were just shouting G-spot, cum gutter existence. It's the crazy part is this isn't even worse than podcast 28 because this was in a movie. The index is not in a movie.
What was the index about?
Well, it's the last podcast. We can't really get canceled because we cancel ourselves. All right. So the podcast. So I was taking all these economics classes, and one of the big things in economics is you have to be able to assign a number to basically everything. You can do it in science too. So the idea was, what if you could assign numbers, a whole like process, to prostitutes? So you could have rank them, who is the best at what, or who is just all around the best score, like they do in Madden. But I didn't think about Madden at the time, because I didn't realize Madden had a scoring system like that. But it's now we look at, yeah, it's just like Madden. So you rank a girl on her hand job abilities from scales 1 to 10.
Yeah.
Of course, though, you'd have to take an average, you'd have to get multiple hand jobs, multiple different guys, multiple different girls, ranking said hand jobs from said girls, so that you can get the proper, so you can properly weight everything properly. Because obviously this guy likes hand jobs more than this guy. So we have to weight what they say versus what, so it goes into the average. It has to be a weighted average. Otherwise, the statistics mean absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
I gave a lot. I gave
For
a lot.
example, she used way too much teeth on that one.
So that was
Too much teeth.
Anyway.
that's what the index was.
Ah.
And that's what podcast 28 was. That's part of it was about. Now you know.
Now I know.
Well, typically, you rank women anyways, it's just...
Well, I think that's where it started, but you shouldn't rank women. Whoever made it this far in this cum gutter of existence of a podcast, this doesn't reflect how we actually feel about women. I'm just gonna put that in there now. Anyways, but you could build an index for everything. Because originally it was for something else. And then I said, God damn it. See, you put you two in the same room.
It's always been that way. Nothing changes.
Welcome to life.
I was wondering how long it would take to get to this point. It has taken...
It's been a while.
Let me look.
We haven't
It
had
took
this,
1 hour, plus like fucking 40 minutes or whatever.
We haven't had this experience together for a while, but it hasn't changed, so don't worry.
We haven't had this experience.
I want to play too.
We can't do it at Christmas, because then everyone just looks at us weird.
They already do. That's the point. What does it matter? Ah, yes. This is Christmas.
We went stargazing last year, or the year before.
That was 2 years ago. Last year, where were you last year? Were you even there last
I
year?
don't think so.
Stargazing.
Yeah, remember we took my binoculars out
We
to
went to-
look at the moon, and I went to look at Orion.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
fucking colder than sin.
Yeah.
What was the deal with Christmas last year? I don't even remember.
Was I there?
No.
Well, last year we did the gift exchange, the snack exchange.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Yeah, but why didn't
Why what?
you weren't there? You weren't there?
You weren't there.
I wasn't there, no.
I know. No,
What
you
if
were
we
not
We've reached
there.
that point.
What? Are you sure?
So wait, so was the Stargazing one also the one where we stayed in our aunt's basement till 2 a.m. playing Cards Against Humanity?
Oh, Oh, what was that? I thought that was the 4th of July or something.
Was it 4th of July?
It's hard telling.
No, he never shows up to the 4th of July one.
I was there once.
Oh,
Was I there for Cards Against Humanity till 2?
yes you were.
Are you sure?
Maybe it was the time.
Yes, you were. Because we sat there just giggling for fucking 30 minutes.
Yeah, okay, I remember that now.
I thought it was the time. I thought it was the 4th of
I
July.
think it was 4th of July.
Could've
But
been.
when was that though? Because we didn't have
Probably
a
the
4th of
same
July
year.
party this year because it was too flammable. And last year, I don't even remember it. Last year just wasn't very eventful.
I think it was 2 years ago.
Was it 2 years
Probably
ago?
the same year as Stargate then.
Yeah.
No, yeah, fuck. This year sucked.
Fuck.
But we have to make Christmas memorable this year.
I'll probably be there this year.
Oh, I got some ideas.
Oh, what are your ideas?
I don't want to go. We'll find out then.
Well, it has to be on a Saturday.
Saturday.
Well, yeah, because it's on a Friday. I probably have to wake up for work the next goddamn day.
I think it's on a Sunday. Oh no, Thanksgiving's on a Sunday, right?
What? Thanksgiving's always. Oh, yes. Yes. I was like, I think it meant the holiday. And I was just like, it's always on a Thursday, sir. The law already says the 4th Thursday of November.
This year's Thursday falls on a Sunday.
Ah, yes. No, this family always does Thanksgiving. Oh my God! From earlier today,
Yeah, you're joking up the chat.
we were reading the group chat, and you just went, "Huh?"
Who? Me?
Yes, you.
Huh?
Yeah, right. So he said, "Lo, are you providing guns or fireworks for display?" And then Berg said, "What is the plan for tomorrow?" Well, as long as Kyle is in at 2 p.m. at their parents' place, Hole.
I didn't. Nobody told me anything about today. I figured we were just
This has
doing
been in the chat for like 3 months.
No.
Yes.
I figured we were doing like a Discord thing at late night like we always did.
I guess we didn't specify.
We never said,
Oh,
oh, 2 p.m. at the old place.
But then his response is, Hole. Hole.
I didn't know it was the final podcast.
Well, if
I
we'd
didn't
done
know it
this
was
on,
the 200th
see,
podcast.
if we just done this on if we see, you guys talk a lot more when we do it in person. Discord,
Yeah.
everybody just gets real quiet.
Just sitting there bored.
We could have gone 4 hours. Then. We could have gone forever.
Forever.
Unfortunately, we're limited by technology.
And me not wanting to be here till fucking 6 o'clock.
Well, I think there's something poetic about if he leaves and it's just you and I. There's something poetic about that. I'm not quite sure how it works, but it does work some way. It's quite pretty outside right now, actually. It's, the purple clouds and the pink and the red and the blue.
Airplane.
Where do you see an airplane?
Right there.
It must be out of my line of sight. I don't see an airplane.
It's just right there. See, in the gap going back into the big pink.
But yeah,
You see the flashing lights? It's in the big area now.
what the fuck?
Between the trees and the gap.
Trees in the cat.
Okay, never mind. It's gone.
What the fuck is it? What was it? Did you ever see a plane? I don't know. I think you're seeing shit.
Definitely
It's
consistent.
It's between that bush and the gap.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about a cloud, right?
Will sees things. No.
It was
In
amazing.
part 5 of the podcast, Will starts to hallucinate.
Too much time.
Did
to
you take the shrooms?
your muscle relaxers you were talking about?
Those don't make you hallucinate. It's just make
They
you.
relax the brain.
The
The
good
brain
ones
is a
do.
muscle, right?
Oh, I didn't know the good ones make you hallucinate. Mine just made me pee.
Maybe I'm taking it.
Oh yeah,
You need the laced ones.
the laced ones.
Yeah. The waste. Oh, well, there's your problem.
You know what? We have to. So this podcast needs to cover like all of the topics that we always used to. We've talked about the index.
The
We've
repeat
talked about sex.
topics.
We're now we're talking about drugs. All it's really.
Wait. Meth, cocaine. Wait, was it meth, cocaine in China?
Yes.
No, meth?
No, it's meth, cocaine in China. Yep,
Wait,
it's
was it
codeine.
cocaine? Codeine.
It's codeine. Yes.
Meth, codeine in China.
Meth, codeine in China. The 3 facts of life.
Meth, codeine in China.
I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm just here.
I never did hang that one up. It's still sitting on top of the printer.
I could have swore it was meth.
What are you going to look? Oh, he wants to go hide in the chimney.
I started to wonder if there was open space back here. And there is. Hold on.
Oh, he he climbed up there. Oh Jesus! Hold on, I should clap though.
Can you see my feet?
Yes, we can see. Well, I mean the camera. Oh yes, I have to zoom in, but yes, I see your feet.
Come down your chimney.
Oh. Did you bring a scroll or what did you bring it?
Literally nothing.
Oh, you're the worst Santa Claus ever. Then he comes sits in our chair.
Now I'm all covered in things. White things.
Well, according to Kyle, it's come.
Yeah. I'm clean now.
Oh, good. I can add that to the podcast as an insert.
Make it a little bit longer.
No, it's
It'll
an
be
insert.
in
It
it.
replaces
Oh,
footage.
no, you're gonna go put it in
You don't want to hear it twice.
Yeah, I don't think you need to hear come say it twice.
But there's two.
Well, you know, that was like there was a safety third. Oh no, they were at Open Sauce. William Osmond made his own convention, and they were going around filming just for the convention, you know, hyping it up or whatever, and they just made cum jokes the entire time. I swear I don't think I've heard the word cum more times in any other video other than that one.
Want to set a new record?
Come more times
It's
in
a
a
lot.
PG video than any
I wouldn't call it PG. I wouldn't call
Oh, no, it's not called PG?
it. They swear, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
So it can't be PG. I'm pretty sure if you say cum in a film, it cannot be PG.
Well, I thought you could drop the F-bomb like 3 times in a PG-13 movie.
Well, yeah, but this is
Cum
PG.
is just a word, though. See
Yeah,
how
like, come hither.
True.
Yeah.
I guess they'd have to understand the context.
Yeah.
Come hither.
And a lot of times,
C-U-M hither. Oh, man.
a lot of
No.
times they can take the normal words that have second meanings and use them. For
No,
the,
so the only the only topics we haven't discussed yet are
Codeine?
No, we've goddamn. We've mentioned meth and codeine enough now. We haven't discussed weapons of mass destruction.
China.
Or
we
China.
haven't talked about. Oh, in this podcast.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, we're trying to cover all the old topics we used to talk about all the time. So,
So.
what do you think about nukes?
Nukes is pretty cool.
Nukes are nukes. Remember the time you tricked me into designing one?
I didn't trick you, I asked a simple question.
Well, you told me it was for school. You didn't. Not no.
You just did it.
Actually, yeah, you just asked me.
I just had a question.
I was tricked.
You're not tricked, I asked you a question.
Is he
Well.
back?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, come in. See you again. See you again. He's gonna be lost now. The inside joke.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, there's a cat. Hello. You left the that one. It doesn't have a name. I was gonna call it the black one, but that's
Itty bitty.
racist. So I call it the black one.
This one's tortellini.
Tortellini.
And the other one's gnocchi.
That's an interesting name for a cat.
Gnocchi?
It's a tortoiseshell cat.
Tortoiseshell.
Huh?
The other one's a tabby. That's
Can we get it fat so it does that? Just make your own hole. Oh, he's going to be yes, baby Jesus. Look, you've angered him.
It doesn't like that.
This one's loud.
Well, the
Now
other one
there's
can't
another
touch.
hole.
3 holes.
Oh. That's a new movie.
What?
3 holes.
3 holes, 1 podcast. 1, 2.
Which will win?
Which one is it?
I'm leaving.
No, please stay. Stick around with the cat. We've never had a live animal on the podcast before. You just got called an animal. How do you feel?
I didn't even notice. I was distracted by simple things.
He's about to go make a 4th hole. He's about to go make a 4th hole with that. The poor cat. Meow, meow, meow. He's torturing the poor fucker. It's half the size of the stair. How is he gonna get up there? He has to climb it like a tree. Thank God for the carpet.
Thank God for that.
Well, that was Kyle. Last time you'll ever see him. Well, except for when we open the. Oh yeah, set your
Set your
dates.
clock for
Yeah.
a year from now.
December 20th, 2025.
What are we talking about?
To open up the time capsule.
Oh,
We asked you, would you please help dig? And
Where is it?
your backyard!
I don't remember this at all.
North of the house.
We dug?
Oh my God, you don't
Well,
remember?
you didn't dig.
Yeah, I was like, we dug.
No, you didn't dig.
We used the
You
word.
may not. We use a very strong word.
It's like, oh, we dug. I'm like, I wouldn't use the word we.
Wait, I'm remembering. It's covered in bricks, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's covered all kinds of
Okay,
stuff.
I remember now.
Hold on.
But yes, you're ish part of the digging group.
I remember it.
How?
How are we gonna find this?
It's right behind the shipping container. And I covered it with concrete. Remember?
No. I don't even remember it happening. I don't remember the specifics.
Well, what? How the hell did you catch that one?
Changed cats.
We couldn't even touch that one.
Who?
The cat you're holding.
No, that's not what he was asking.
I think gnocchi.
What are you calling him?
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi? Like
Gnocchi.
like a Nokia?
Gnocchi, the pasta.
Oh.
What?
G-N-O-C-C.
We're currently discussing the.
Yeah, David.
When did we bury that? 2020?
I
Yeah.
literally told you what date.
Yeah, I was asking the year.
2020. That's why we're opening it next year. I think.
5
They
years.
opened the one in the sewer this year.
What? Was that this year?
I think so.
What? No. Ow! Can you get the cat off my shoulder?
Yeah,
He's
this year,
digging
next year.
in. Aye!
I think it's next year now.
Okay, I'm gonna lean back so he. Ow! Ow! Can you please not? Can you please? Hello, Pilgrim.
Pilgrim?
Yeah, it's what is the reference? Peter Griffin always says, in reference to John Wayne, I think always says Pilgrim. Well, it's like a parrot.
She likes you.
Oh, I'm not gonna find it this way. I have to go to the
Okay.
playlist.
Let go.
Well,
Let go.
Let go.
let me stop there.
Let go.
It's a clear. It's a
Hey,
clear.
look, it's Bubble.
Right now,
Ah,
He's taking a shit.
Oh, you found it.
Take
Ah! No, can you please not? Send it. Either send it on my lap or not in my head.
oh, they opened the top pyramid this year, and they're opening the time capsule next year.
Oh.
They're doing it on 4th of July, like they always do for the celebration.
I didn't know that was this year.
Next year. They just opened up the top, like, because the time capsule itself they did in 75, and then they built the pyramid on top to help with water and just a second thing a few years later.
Okay. Thing is, they have a list of what's in there.
Yeah.
I literally,
I have no idea.
I didn't want a list. Unfortunately, we watched the video and we can kind of see what's in there. I'm excited to see the piece of bread.
We gotta put a piece of bread in there.
I have no idea what's in there.
Here.
Did I put something in there?
Probably.
I don't know. We were all trying to put something in there. I put a few things in there. There's the brick. Remember how we were burying bricks that year for people to find?
Oh yeah!
Do you think that one at our campsite's still there?
Probably.
I don't know. I didn't bury it very deep though.
It's probably still there.
You should try to go recover some of them.
Well, I don't even remember.
I
when they all-
forgot about the bricks. There's one in the Wahoo part, one in that Lincoln part.
Okay, well, a lot of those would have been found because
Yeah.
those were buried
In
in
gravel.
gravel. Yeah.
Remember digging in the Val Park
Yes.
at night and
Yes.
the ground was froze? We bent our shovel.
Yes,
It was still sticking out of the ground.
I do remember that. That's
Some
in-
kid probably bust their face off.
What was crazy is we tried to look for it, like, oh,
Oh, goodness.
we got all the animals on here. As long as he doesn't knock over the camera, we'll have no
I
problems. No qualms.
Don't shrink your nose at me. Quit licking my jeans. He smells raccoon.
Cool.
I smell shit.
Ice cream from Cool.
Fire.
Oh, I'm not far
You're
enough
so
back.
old.
I went to the Josh fight.
What do you smell on this one?
Marshmallows are illegal.
What do you smell on him?
I don't like that smell.
I smell desperation.
Ah, buried alive in a time capsule. You don't remember that?
I'm not even there.
I got that. Let's go, Bella. Let's go. No, come on.
Oh, that's right. We buried the bricks in October in October of that year.
Yeah.
I mean, it took me 2 months to bury the actual time capsule. See, 10/24/2000. Oh, well, there's the actual. There's the bid.
Wait, why are we watching this? We don't want spoilers.
It doesn't reveal everything. This is just how I was carrying. That's the bin I put it in.
Yeah.
And I'm just showing how we wrapped the bricks up. Oh my God! Look at how I have my fucking cap because it was so. I was getting so warm.
Yes, for metal detectors. It's really only half like one, but I'm not showing you where I'm burying that one.
That's at the campsite. Actually, we didn't show. Oh, that's the Ceresco part. Because they have the digger.
How many
Oh,
of them? How many of them do you think have not been found?
Well, on the campsite, probably not.
I don't know. That one was really shallow.
Yeah, but
Same with the
there's
one
no
at the
reason
school.
for it to be.
Well, there were two at the school, but the
I thought
one.
you said that there's one that no one will ever find.
I don't know which one that would have been.
I don't remember what it was.
Can I hear where you said there's one that I buried that no one will ever find?
Oh yeah!
It's hanging.
Oh yeah!
I know how we can go dig it up.
Where's it at?
It's the thing
You
is.
don't probably won't reveal it.
We'll be trespassing. Because
Was it originally public land?
No, I used to live there. I built
Oh!
the old house. I'm pretty sure I buried it in the front yard. I think. I always intended to. I don't know if I ever did.
Huh.
But I intended to bury one in the front yard.
You don't remember if you did?
I don't remember if I did. Well, I'm pretty sure I intended to. What, you don't want to... We're going to keep going through here.
I'd like to leave.
What? No, you can't leave.
Go eat dinner.
Follow hair in my water. Yeah, he'll do that. Yeah, we buried a lot of them next to the diggers. Oh yeah, we just set that one in the... We didn't even bury that one.
What was that?
I don't know. What was that?
Boom! Oh, we were probably running. We were probably running across the park. I think you already went back too far.
Hi there, Dr. Sheeker. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, it's...
Well, that hurt.
There it is.
Was that it?
Yes, that was definitely it.
Oh, it hurts. Are you okay? No.
Are you okay? That bit went on way too long.
What's crazy is, so we're wearing stocking caps and gloves on October 24, 2020.
Yeah, this year we're
This
not.
October, I'm still wearing fucking shorts.
Yeah.
it's gotten so warm. Oh yeah,
I'm
it was
guaranteeing we ran through there.
it was so cold when we did this that my phone it didn't want to. It was too cold for my phone. My phone turned off. Because I was using it as a flashlight.
The next one we're playing here is secret. So, turn that
Oh, we didn't record that one.
No. Oh, it's on Snapchat.
Yeah.
I still have it on Snapchat.
Alright, I'm getting out of here.
Oh, you loser.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice last podcast.
Is there a fire?
Goodbye,
No,
podcast.
it's street. Oh. Well, I guess Will's leaving us.
See ya.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See you at Christmas or Thanksgiving, I mean.
Well, yeah, I'll see you at Thanksgiving. You'll see him, I guess, at
I'll
Christmas.
probably be at both of them.
Oh,
Oh, are you gonna be at the Sunday one?
I might.
Oh.
We'll see.
okay.
Oh, yes, when we can fix my car like last time.
Yeah.
Or was that? No, yeah, that was Thanksgiving, wasn't it? Or was that Christmas?
I think that was it because it was at the rectory.
Yeah. So it must have been Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Alright.
Adios.
See ya.
Goodbye. Thank you. Oh yes, we buried that one at the park. Man, I buried a lot of them. I wish I had written them down though. Ah, yes! Oh, I can't play that. They copyright strike that now. Sometimes. The Soviet national anthem. This is Russia. I looked up at a plane. Ah, here we go. Oh yeah, he's trying to like take a photo or in the hole. It's me carrying the axe. Get back in the hole.
Oh my gosh. What is your deal? What do you have to blur? Oh,
Get back in the hole. I wanted to show it to him where we buried it, but I guess.
oh my god.
Pestilence. It was.
Alright, goodbye.
Oh yeah, you were bitching about being there. You still have that sweatshirt.
We do. Well, that's not the one I normally wear though.
December 20th at 2:37 p.m. That's when we sealed it.
Yeah.
Whoa. The last time we're watching it on a podcast. You can see the bread. Do I actually bury the bag?
Don't put dirt on top of it. Just on the sides. Get one of this corner.
This is the backseat worker. He's a supervisor. He tells you what to do. Don't backseat work.
Don't backseat work.
You told me to be in the camera.
You know what's funny? I think we watch this about once a year. But once a year we rewatch this video.
What? Yeah. Show us your hand. Look at those. Nothing. And look at mine. Look at freaking mine. You moved some little bricks. Alright, stop. No, put some of the sides and I'm going to throw it gravel.
This was I don't remember how much we spent. What am I gonna do with all these bricks? Do I just bury the bricks there?
I don't know.
Or
Well,
do
now
we
we use them to cover it, so we know where it was.
Well, no, yeah. I know there's a concrete block on top of it. But I mean, what do we do with when we dig it up? What do we do with all the bricks we buried?
Rebury them.
Do we do the brick thing again?
Is it a red light? Is it behind us? Or is that the camera?
Oh, no, it's that.
Oh. Oh.
We found a note. Yeah. Open December 20th, 2025.
You say 2015?
Yep, we need a time machine.
Even when we actually have the opportunity to work.
Oh my god, I buried. There's like 3 layers of bricks in there. Holy shit, I buried a lot of bricks. Those were like 12 cents each back in the day. Yeah, he's not even picking up the bricks. He's kicking them towards me. He literally didn't do any work. He took all the credit, but didn't do anything. Oh my god, back when Kyle Hill was on Nerdist.
Yeah, because I was talking about writing it backwards on the lid.
Yeah.
Right around the inside lid backwards.
So I'm really curious how this has been preserved.
I don't know.
I know you want to go 10 years, but I just want to see it after 5.
I think, yeah. Well, I mean, that's what we wrote.
Maybe we do another one.
We do another one?
So this one, once we open this one, we can't re-put it back together.
Yeah.
But we do another one for 2035. And that one, we do leave it for 10 years.
No, 15. I feel like if we do it again, we should do like 2040.
2040 when we're 40?
Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord.
15 years. Although, where do you think your parents will still have the place for 15 years?
I don't think Dad plans to die for 15 years.
Alright.
And if he does, I guess we'll have to go dig it up as one of the last days.
Or we could do 2035. I don't know. I just figured a nice, cool number.
We can bury multiple.
Bury multiple. Just keep burying them. That way eventually we'll have like a ladder, it's like every year we'll have a different time capsule will open up.
Like CDs.
Yeah.
I would also.
I thought about I did do that, and then I had a.
What if we do that? What if we open a CD? Every time we bury a time capsule, we get a CD.
Yes.
Although we have to find the cheapest CDs.
It's 1,000. Right?
No, for my bank it's only $500.
Oh.
But it's still $500.
That's a trip.
Yeah, it's a trip plus the cost of the time capsule.
But no, I thought about doing that. Like because I could have. I thought about having 4 of them. That way, and space them all out so every quarter, every 3 months, I'd have a new one.
The other thing we talk about. Finances.
Oh. Yeah, we do usually cover finances.
We do cover finances every once in a while.
If you do a podcast long enough, you'll cover every topic.
We still didn't really talk. We haven't talked about my love life, but I don't have any love interests right now.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Oh, there we go. Open up the rocks. What if, oh yeah. What if? I try not to think about what December 20th of next year will look like.
What if? I think you should really appreciate my what ifs.
Shut up! Your what ifs are the worst what ifs ever. What if something happens and you
can't go?
And no, it was you can't go. Which podcast was that?
I don't remember.
It was one of the
Yeah, and something will happen, and you can't go.
It was one of the. It has to be one of the. Was it on podcast 28 too?
That's what I was wondering.
Because that would be right about the right time.
And then something will happen, and you can't go.
No, because it was we hadn't. Yeah, no, that might have been the time. No way, it's podcast 20. It's like podcast 28, 29.
It is definitely at the right time.
That is the right time period. Why the fuck are those podcasts always referenced? We don't reference any. I don't remember podcast 69. I don't remember any of their fucking podcasts. I remember that one, but that's.
I remember things that happen on other podcasts, but I don't remember any other numbers specifically.
I remember the Walmart one.
The Walmart one?
Where Kyle and I drove around town to look at the prices at different Walmarts.
No, I do remember that. Well, I wasn't there, but I remember you guys doing that.
Yeah. I don't know why that took all goddamn day. It really shouldn't.
We drove, to North 27th,
Oh,
South 27th.
Oh, I guess no, we were. I
South
guess we were doing it in the winter, so it got dark.
Yeah.
We should do that again. Of course, now we're not doing podcasts anymore. We can add it as an excerpt.
Yes. How many eggs?
No, you wanted to make this the longest podcast ever. If we add that as an excerpt at the very end, looking at Walmart prices to compare them to old Walmart prices, it can really be the very last one.
And we don't have time.
We also, well, not today. We could do it. I don't know when we'd have to do it. We have to do it. I don't know when we do it. I mean, we could. Well, no, because this podcast will be done by then.
Oh.
It'd have to be. I'd have to do a day after work, but it's funnier than two people.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like either delay the podcast a week, or we just don't, or I have to just do it myself.
Delay a week?
Delay it? No, it's just no. This doesn't feel right. I wish I had thought of this sooner. I forgot about that. Anyways, I wanted to finish this. I'm not finish it. I just want to see what it looks like, so I know when we dig it up next year, even though I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna rewatch this video next year anyways. The goddamn what ifs. The snow. I swear to God, if it's well, was it the next day we went to go get Beast Burgers?
After that?
Yeah.
I don't
Was it
remember.
like the next day and it freaking snowed?
Yeah.
Was it the next day?
I don't know.
It was the same time period. It was the same month.
Yeah.
Or did the snow come before this and it melted? No, this was the 20th. That was like when we went to Beast Burger, it was like a month away. It was like not a month. It was like right before Christmas.
I don't remember.
Because we were all on winter vacation at the time, so we were just fucking around.
We were cold.
Yeah, because it took the fucker an hour to get the food to us, despite the fact that I thought we were right next to the place. But no, they come to the Golden Corral to, I don't know, it was weird.
Yeah.
That was so weird. Should have just gone to the Golden Corral. Oh yeah, I was using Rode microphones at the time. I was using an actual shotgun mic, and then I gave up because, oh my god, it's gonna be 5 years next year since I bought that fucker. But no, I was buying it, and because of Wi-Fi signals interfere with the audio signals, because they act like an antenna. I forgot about that. Oh my god, it's just a rant. Okay, it's covered with dirt now. You were confused because there was a fence post later. That definitely sunk in a lot because we did not put all the dirt back in that hole. There still looks like a good sized hole left, pile of dirt next to it, and that's like, look how sunk in that still is. I should have finished. And then you stand on it. I'm definitely curious. There was a TikToker. She was digging a mine in her basement.
Yeah.
And so, she got reported to her city council.
Oh.
And she spent like the last year trying to get it all codified and okay.
Yeah.
And she had to look up how force transfers through soil.
Really?
Because you had to make sure the foundation of her house wouldn't collapse the tunnel. So she had to look up how force is transferred through dirt and find that equation and shit. I'm like,
so did she get it approved?
They're still working on it. I said she's still working on it.
Oh, it's not done yet.
No.
So wait, so how did the British guy,
Colin?
did he have a mine under his house? Because it
No.
connects to his house though, right?
Yeah. I don't know why his city council just kind of went, okay.
But
But
it's all under his backyard, though.
yeah, no, there are parts that are underneath it, but like, I think his latest expansion, he went and got approval and had plans submitted, and he had engineers look at it. But I think most of it was just him just going like, and just being like, that should be enough steel and concrete.
Because where is he at now with this project?
He's still working on the front yard, where he's installing a lift
For his car?
for his DeLorean. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He's currently digging that hole. It's taken a lot longer than he would have liked. Britain their weather has been very chaotic. It's either been extremely dry and there's been no rain, or the rain doesn't stop.
No.
And it rains for like months straight. And it's winter approaching now there, which means it's going to rain non-stop. No, it doesn't really freeze.
Oh, it doesn't freeze?
No, the ocean keeps the climate there pretty stable. The dirt doesn't really freeze there. I mean, it will get cold enough to freeze, because they'll get snow every once in a while, but it's pretty rare.
Oh.
Yeah. UK has a weird climate. And they're further north than we are.
Well, that's why I was curious.
But because of the ocean, it stabilizes their climate.
Oh.
See, that's the nice part, when you have a stabilized climate.
That's why I was always curious how Newton did his, like, if he did much stargazing.
Then you cover the rocks with dirt. I'm really curious what this is going to look like. I've been back there. It's all grown up with, it's all just covered in weeds.
Oh, really?
I never go look in the winter. I always go look in the goddamn summer, and I can't get back there. We still haven't. And now we're quitting. Oh, the timer!
But that timer's old, though. Because we now realize it's 2:40.
Yeah. So it's been hour 6 plus. So it's been hour 5. Right? There was like a minute where we were cut. So it's been 2 hours and 35 minutes. We're close.
We're close.
We're close. So we just should I set another timer for 10 minutes and call it good?
Yeah.
Timer. 10 minutes. Start. Okay, back to the video. We're almost to the end of the podcast. Isn't that crazy? I want to see what it looks like at the very end. But I don't know. It's just us bullshitting around. I really didn't cut shit back in the day. I just left it all in. We're talking about your health care.
Top of the line.
This was after. Look at all the snow in the background and on the fields. This was after the snowstorm. Because look at the background. Wow, look at the pretty sky.
It looks like a river, like a lake.
Yeah, but it's snow. That's a really pretty background. It was actually a really nice day that day. It was a little cold, but there's no wind. At least back where we were, there's no wind.
Yeah.
The day we fucking do this, it'll be -3, blowing snow, and there'll be a foot of it, and we'll be like,
hey, should we wait 6 months?
no, then we have to dig through all the ditchweed to get there.
So, March.
April.
Yeah,
well, it depends. Depends what kind of spring we have.
as soon as the ground thaws.
Well, if we have springs like we have, this ground never really froze last year.
It is true.
My dad told me it was a really weird spring because the ground really never froze, and it just kind of soaked in. It wasn't that muddy. It was weird. It was a really weird spring. That's the thing, right? Because like back then it was snowing. It was right before Christmas. There was snow. Now it's just been hit or miss. It's been really warm and dry winter.
But we did have some really cold days. We had like negative 30-degree days.
That's true. It's been. Well, that's the thing about global warming.
Well, because that was the thing. It was like you'd have a few days that were just like negative 30, but then like the week after it'd be like 50.
Yeah.
It'd be like 50.
That's January for you.
It'd be either negative 30 with another negative 10-degree wind chill.
No, so what's crazy is the coldest month in Nebraska is February.
Yeah.
But the coldest temperatures are recorded in January.
Because it takes that long for the air to actually cool, for the ground.
Well, yeah, that. And I think January.
It's the average too.
Yeah. Well, I think in that January, we always get a warm spell at the end. At the very beginning, it's cold. That's the coldest motherfucking week of the year, is that first week in January. Always is. It's always, or that week right after Christmas and between New Year's. It's always motherfucking cold. This year wasn't. This year, the cold spell happened a little later than normal. But it's always fucking cold. That's when we made ice cream all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just what this podcast has been. It's just been reminiscent.
We need to make more ice cream on your deck. Because then we have ice cream without.
When you come over?
Yeah, we're gonna cool up containers.
Oh, yeah. we can put it in an actual... You buy ice cream right now. Go buy a tub of ice cream.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Okay.
And then we'll make a whole tub of ice cream.
Oh.
Yeah.
How long would it take me to eat it? It might take me that long.
Gallon tub. Yeah. By the time it'll be cold enough to do it. If it gets cold enough. What flavor do you want? Or should we make like a Neapolitan?
Wait, at your place.
Yeah.
I thought at first you were thinking I get it and I leave it at my place.
Well, no, buy the tub.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Mm-hmm.
At your place.
Oh, and then I bring it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, nice and cleaned out.
Yeah.
And then, what flavor do you want? Or flavors? Do we do like a Neapolitan? But like, I have to do it in layer. I couldn't do the layers like they do. It'd be like vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, or whatever.
A mix. Like a swirl, like a chocolate swirl.
It does come out pretty liquidy. I could pull it off. I couldn't do a chocolate swirl. I can't do the chocolate fudge
Well, I was
swirl.
just thinking like, you put the vanilla in and then you do like a chocolate syrup swirl and then put more vanilla in and then a chocolate syrup swirl. So then the vanilla syrup is like frozen within the ice cream.
Oh, yeah. I always that was one of my favorite flavors back when I ate ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Was the chocolate fudge swirl? It's vanilla ice? Well, I don't know if it was necessarily.
Yeah, and then you get the chocolate, and then you do, and then so it frees within the chocolate. The chocolate would freeze.
I wonder
within
if you can buy the bunnies and Bunny Track. Were you ever a big fan of Bunny Track ice cream? My grandma always gave me Bunny Track ice cream. It was my favorite.
Mom always bought just the normal Hy-Vee ice cream.
Oh.
You're talking about the brand, right?
No, yeah,
Or Blue Bunny.
It's Blue Bunny
But the
Track.
flavor is Bunny Tracks.
Yeah. Yeah, and it had little chocolate rabbits in it.
I don't think I've had that flavor.
What? Wonder they brought it back. I wonder if they still have it. Let's check Walmart.
Mom always used to buy either cookie dough or chocolate chip. Or mint.
Let's do Bunny Track ice cream. There it is. And yeah, and it comes in a variety of flavors. There's caramel butter, peanut butter. Yeah, there's different ones. But this is the Sweet Freedom Bunny Track. This is like the original. That's not what I thought it was. Blue Bunny Bunny Tracks. Yeah, here it is. So yeah, it's a Bunny Track ice cream. It's quite interesting. So you had the chocolate bunnies that were filled with they're filled with caramel.
Yeah.
And then there's
peanuts
covered in chocolate. New look, same great taste. Yeah. Caramel peanut butter pecan. Oh, maybe they're pecans. This might just be different. Wish there were comments.
Oh, there is one last thing I just remembered.
What?
We never talked about our trips. Upcoming trips.
Oh shit, that's right. We never talked about trips. Well, in the last 10 minutes of the 5 minutes. I mean, I don't know. I want to confirm that this will be the longest podcast ever.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much I have to cut out at the beginning of this one and the beginning of the first one.
Oh.
So, I'll start like a 5-minute timer. That way it'll confirm.
After this 10-minute timer's over?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way it will pretty much, 5 minutes will confirm that it's the longest podcast ever.
Yeah.
2 hours and like 45 minutes-ish. Might be longer. I guess they'll also have the outro.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to insert the intro. But
Yep.
those are like, we're talking
Seconds.
like
20 seconds.
Yes, 20 seconds or whatever. So that's not really a big deal. No, there's a minute 45. Okay. Well, so trips.
In the next 6 minutes or so.
The future trips. What are we? Oh, I guess I can just add the time on it now. So 5 minutes. Okay. Oh, it just makes a second timer. Oops. Oh, there's the +1. Oh, I was trying to figure out how to do that. Okay, we'll just delete that whole timer. What is the next trip? It's just the long one where we're gonna go. So what is the plan for that?
Also, it depends how long we can make it.
Right.
If we make it 8 days or 10 days.
The 10-day trip one. I think I should be able to pull it off.
I was thinking,
Or at the worst, I just have to go 10 days on the road.
and I was really thinking, there's so much to do in Seattle. It's like 10 days won't really, because the whole purpose of doing it 10 days was to go to all the national parks in
Right.
Seattle. But half a day doesn't really justify your time in Seattle. Because there's just so much to do.
I mean,
in
think
Seattle.
about when we go to New York City. Like, there's not gonna be enough. Like,
I know. Well, that's what I was thinking. I've been thinking about that a lot. And it's just like, how do you...
luckily that one's 2 years away, and so we can.
It's almost
We
like
never
you
know.
need to take like 2 or 3 weeks off. Actually, I was looking.
Oh,
I built up 5 weeks of vacation.
I don't have any PTO.
Oh, PTO, you can't build it up?
Well, no, I don't know how much I'm gonna have by then. I guess I can go negative, but my illness killed 5 days of PTO.
Oh.
We don't have any sick days.
Oh.
Your sick days are just PTO.
Yeah.
I burned 4 days, I should say. Plus, I'm taking that day off here in December.
Yeah.
It's funny. There's a report that we do at the first business day of the month.
Yeah.
I'm taking the first business day of the month off, and I'm the only one that can do the report because the other two, the boss, she usually does the report. It's me or her usually do the report.
Yeah.
No one else knows how to do it. Well, she can't do it because she's done the last 2 months, so I have to do it this time. Well, I won't be there. Luckily, you get like a week to do this report, and we've been talking about it because there's gonna be this month had a lot of fraud,
Oh.
and it's gonna be kind of this report's actually gonna have shit on it. Like there was like 2 reports this year where there was just nothing on it when I did it. It was great. This time though, there's gonna be all kinds of shit on it. I'm like, oh, great. The report isn't necessarily about fraud, it's about GL balances, general ledger balances, but it's just we had to put some of the money from the fraud in there. Anyways, shop talk. Anyways, no, so well, there we go, we talked about work. There we go. Well, there's still I don't have a love life anymore, so there's no women to talk about. But no, the trip, that was the thing, like, New York was just like, no, so, as for PTO, I don't know how much more time I will have by then. Plus,
How long's your lockout?
10 days.
So it could work.
Yes, like I said, I was just saying, we can do the 10
So you
days.
can do the full 10 days, can you tack on another day at the end so we have a day? Because it's 10 days not including the weekends, right? It's 10 working days, right?
No, it's 10 days including weekends.
So can you tack on another day?
Well, yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Well, like I said, make it 11 days. Yeah. I should. It's a matter of. Yeah. I don't. Like I said, 11. Like I said, we'll see. I don't know. I have to do the math still.
Yeah.
How much PTO, but how much PTO I can gather between now and then, and then I have to look at my contract, and then go look.
But even, because I was just thinking, it's like 4 days. Or four parks.
And the other thing is, I might not. So I don't think Rondo is staying in North Dakota. Well, actually, I don't know. He graduates this spring. He gets his master's this spring,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know what he's going to do after that. He doesn't really want to get a doctorate, but like one of the professors there might offer it to him. Because she likes him, and so she's like, "Hey, you wanna?" Because like you have to get offered to do a doctorate or whatever.
Yeah.
You have to be like, "Oh, you were a good grad student. I want you to get a doctorate if you want." And so he doesn't. Him and badass bitch got a bit of an argument about whether he was gonna take this doctorate up or not. Because she doesn't really want to stay in North Dakota any longer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But like he said, like where he's gonna go. Sorry about that. The SD card filled up. I forgot. It said literally hour and like 40 some odd minutes is the longest. 2 hours and some odd minutes was the longest we could go. Well, anyways, so we were talking about Rondo and that. I don't know how much it's saved in there. So, anyways, they got in an argument about whether he was going to take a profession up, but she doesn't want to stay in North Dakota anymore.
Yeah.
And they're kind of wanting to stay within 8 hours of home.
Okay.
Well, 8 hours of Omaha.
Okay.
Not necessarily 8 hours of Lincoln.
So an 8-hour radius of Omaha.
Yeah, so 9 hours possibly at the most for me, which is fine. It's whatever. So, which could put him in. He could go to Colorado actually.
Yeah.
There's 8 hours to Denver.
Yeah.
Because he wants to work with big game.
Okay.
That's what because he wants to work with big game. Well, Nebraska doesn't have a big game, so it's unlikely he will be in Nebraska. And he won't really go to Kansas. He might be in Minnesota.
Yeah.
But yeah, more than likely he's going to go to some other random place in the middle of butt fucking nowhere. Kind of like Grand Forks. But hard to say what he's going to do. Because he wants to work with. But, so that's why it's like, I don't even know, but maybe he'll be back here. You know? So I don't even know if I will even go on a trip to see him next year. Or where they will be if I do.
Yeah.
But I also point out, like, there's not a lot of places within 8 hours of big game. You might have to go further. Because, like, you know, go to Yellowstone.
Montana.
Yeah, those are long drives. That's Montana's. What is Montana?
15 maybe?
15 to fucking Montana.
Yes.
And that's on the part where it probably isn't a lot of big game. Well, yeah, close to Theodore, but there isn't really a lot of big game out there. In that part, anyways. So. Hard to say. So, but no, back to the trip and the PTOs. I have to do the math. I should sit down and do it this.
Because we can do 8 days again, but it won't be able to be. We can't do all the national parks.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing. Was you do all the national parks in Washington?
Yeah.
Knock them all off.
No, then we never have to go back to Washington. Poor Kyle. He likes Washington and Oregon a lot.
But see, that was the thing, because it's like there's so much to do in Seattle.
Are we done with Oregon? Is it just Crater Lake in Oregon?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so.
I figured there'd be more, but.
I think that's it.
We can Google how many national parks there are in Oregon.
Like,
National parks in Oregon. It's loading. National Forest, Toronto National Refuge, and scenic area with some. It doesn't say. Can you just tell me? Crater Lake National. I think it's just.
Just Crater Lake.
Yeah, and that's your national forests.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's 3 in Washington, so it'd be 5 this year. So you'd have five parks.
Ooh, another 5, because we did 5 last year.
Did we do 5 last year?
So we did Crater,
Redwoods.
Redwoods,
Lassen
Lassen Volcanic.
We did 3.
Oh, I thought we did more than that.
We did 5 the year before.
Oh, right. The year before, it was all 4 in
Colorado.
plus Petrified Forest.
Yeah.
That's what it was, right? Yeah, this year, since there's only 2 states we have to hit up, well, 3, I guess, you have to go. So what are we, so we're doing Theodore, Glacier, Olympia,
Yeah, Olympic, North Cascades.
North Cascades.
Yeah, and then Mount Rainier. Mount Rainier.
Right, Mount Rainier. Okay. Okay.
And then we would only have time for like a half day in Seattle.
Half days.
And because we'd do like half at Mount Rainier and then half at Seattle. We could, in theory, do, because North Cascades is also, because Mount Olympic, because Olympic National Park is also right there, but I think that's one of the cooler ones too.
What do you do at Mount Rainier? Because it sounds like it's you
Just a mountain. That's why I thought we could do a half a day.
Mm.
Because I didn't know what all you do there. To me, it's just a mountain. So you go there.
And can you drive to the top or you have to hike?
I don't know.
I don't want to hike to the top of a mountain.
I don't know what all there is to do. But that's what I was saying. You do a half day and then you could have your Seattle. But it's just like there's so much to do there. I was looking. There's a museum of flight there.
Oh no, not museums. Every time we go to a museum, that's a whole
They have
day.
so much stuff. It is actually the largest private,
I was gonna say, like, isn't the Smithsonian the largest?
private
Yeah.
of aircrafts, planes and aircrafts.
In Washington, that's a weird place for it.
Yeah, I don't remember why,
You figured it'd be in Kitty Hawk.
but they have so much
You know,
stuff.
has Kitty Hawk done shit since they invented the airplane?
I don't know.
No, they haven't.
But they have so much stuff there.
Is that South Carolina?
And so I was just looking. What?
Kitty Hawk's in South Carolina.
I think so.
South Carolina, what the fuck are you doing? Anyways, go on.
Oh no, I had to touch up the walls anyways. I was just looking.
What?
He used to touch up the walls. That's a baseboard.
Well, the trim will cover that.
Yeah. No, get distracted.
I show up and you dipshits break things.
So I was thinking that, it's like another day would be nice, but I don't want to keep adding days.
Right. We'll see. You will see as well. It'll be on the vlogcast. So if you want active stuff,
But I
vlogs.
do want a decision made by March, because I want
Rental
to,
car.
get the car reserved.
We want the right car this time.
What's wrong with the last one?
We all bitched about the CRV.
Well, I don't know how much we can. I don't know. I can see. I don't know how much choice we get over the model. Okay, I asked what do you want, and I said compact SUV. Because that's what we took to Arkansas.
Yeah.
Compact SUV.
Yeah, we really liked that Volkswagen.
I can ask him for the Volkswagen. I can see.
Or if they have a newer one.
Yeah, I can see. I just know that I don't know how much choice I got over the model.
Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see what we get to take. Anyways, we're over the 2 hours and 45 minutes. That's what we were trying to get to with this. So, as the last little bit, before we do the sign off, we'll still do the sign off here. But actually, we'll do it later.
Chair broke.
One last thing is we wanted to show you the old room. What does it look like now? Because you guys haven't seen
Why
it.
didn't you walk over there earlier?
Well, you guys went in there. Okay, well that's not the light switch I want. See, the reason why we didn't do it in here because it's really freaking echoey. But there's the closet. We used to have that planet we made. It used to hang here. The ring.
Yeah.
The ring. Yeah. So here's the old room. The good old days. I sat right here and cried for a not cried, a fake cried for a short film. There's a metal pipe here. Was this the one you used to have the baseball bat attached to?
No, it's over there.
Oh, was this
This is the one with the flag.
This is the flagpole? You guys have never seen what we're talking about. I don't know how we'll ever show that to you, but. No, not the pipe. I mean no, I meant the sword films. I don't think we've ever mentioned that on a podcast before. There's a piece of relic that's never really shown up. We can walk around the rest of the old house. Oh, there's the screwed up bathroom. Your dad does great craftsmanship, but the bathroom. Well, there's where your spigot's gonna be. There's where you sit if you're old, and then the drain.
Order is not optimal.
Something isn't optimal there. Anyways, and this is the old office, which I don't think we've ever shown you guys before. I think there is a video of the basement.
Oh.
Ah, yes. Actually, there will be one more video. We kept talking about the time capsule. That will be a video next year. But, that's a year away. That'll be on the main channel.
Yeah, he wanted to do something. He was looking at a little door. He was thinking like a little box. But I didn't know this. Legally, you can't have an outlet inside of a box.
Oh, interesting.
Because I was thinking, you could just frame one of these outlets inside a box and you could have all these out cords. But the only way to really get around that is to have a hole for the cord. So you build a box next to the outlet.
Can you get around it and just build a breaker box? But it's just a metal box that you would put breakers in, but instead it's got an outlet in it.
I think the whole idea is not having an outlet, because if the outlet overheats, you're just trapping the smoke for it to build. I think.
Oh, what if you have a vent?
I think it's a fire hazard. Well, that's the thing, a vent.
If you put a vent in the top.
But I don't know how much you want. I was just thinking. I think you just go set this block in the hole with the cord sticking out for this.
Or you put a smoke detector in the box. There's a clever idea. And it's one of those ones that hooks up to the internet or whatever, and it notify you without. So many this room has 3 light switches. This is going to be another bedroom, right?
Yeah, this is another bedroom. So bedroom,
bathroom, bedroom. This is going to be a kitchenette area.
Yep.
With the wine cellar, as I call it.
So technically, 3 bedrooms because the office is legally a bedroom.
Oh yeah, your mom's new office technically counts as a bedroom. Yeah.
Got a window.
Yeah.
See, this is how a window should be in the basement.
Oh, you can't see it though.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that you can just push that off.
Yeah, egress. Yeah, there's an egress window there. He wants to show you the concrete brick. And then the utility room. And then the big empty closet. Your plane you were talking about. It's missing its doors. And it's really dusty. It's still pretty big. But your wings are one.
Doors are in here.
Oh. Your wings are one part though.
We've lost it.
Huh?
There used to be another piece right here.
Oh. We've literally never shown this before on the podcast, and here we are. Well, at least the inside, it's still really dusty.
2 little guys, only little suitcases.
Needs to be dunked in some water and cleaned.
Yeah. See, and there's your little bathroom, your little.
My Concord has toilets on it.
We don't have actual toilets.
Yeah, you
And
don't.
then there's this
Why is-
one.
Why does that not want to come off?
Well, there's pieces.
Is there a Technic pin holding it in place?
No, I don't.
Something.
No, there is. Yeah.
Oh, the seat came loose.
There's a pilot.
Wow, this was a premium set back in the day. Oh,
Oh, we lost an engine.
Oh, damn. Do you think it's in the big box of Legos?
I don't know where. Well, no, I don't know. Or it's up there.
Your wings are. Has it always been bent like that? The wings?
That's just how the set is.
No. I mean this.
Oh, yeah, because it's so heavy, because the engines.
Yeah.
It used to be flat, but the engines added the extra weight, and so it's slowly bowed over time.
Oh, wow, that thing is. That thing is.
Because this is one big piece.
Yeah. That thing is filthy.
Well, it's satin dust.
Oh, and Lego. That's the last thing we were missing was Lego.
Well, Lego just recently started with you.
Yeah, that's true. Lego's the new thing. But yeah, no, anyways. That's it, folks. Wow, add another 14 minutes to this thing. Jesus Christ. I don't know how well this is going to be lined up. Join me for the very end. Oh, actually, the original podcast, the very first one, was right over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but join, sit down to do the conclusion.
Well,
What last one? The last one. Anyways, I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, go subscribe to the vlog channel.
no more podcasts.
Nope. Subscribe to the main channel so you don't miss the time capsule. I don't know, the podcasts they're done. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a win and do 2 years and we get to 300. I doubt it though. This is gonna be nice not having to edit these suckers anymore and have to set out specific times to do the podcast. And good night.
Good night.